What's good? 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 My God, fam, talk about a game yesterday to have not left the live for. Fucking 20-point lead for the Lakers, 15 points at the break. I lay down, go to sleep, wake up, only to find out Jamal Murray hits a game winner. We're going to talk about it in a bit. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nuggets Studios. Again, I am your host, founder, and chairman of Hold My Nuggets Incorporated, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, here for game 2 of a quite interesting series. Some might say it could be the changing of the guard, as Anthony Edwards and his Minnesota Timberwolves look to take a commanding 2-0 lead against the Scorers Anonymous posse of the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant. We shall see who comes out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this stream is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you guys scan that QR code on the screen. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Participate in the Pickems all playoffs long. As every single game that we go live, I'm hoping that I can mess around and have myself some pick'ems. I've got one here for this evening. Michael Conley, of course, he's the first one to score for them boys, but I have him under 12. Brook Lopez over in Milwaukee's game, not doing too much. Rudy Gobert not getting any steals. Patrick Beverley not being very productive, and Pascal Siakam doing in the first quarter what we need him to do. So that is my pick'em for today. Make sure you guys head over to the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. Links are in the YouTube description. Let's go down the list and say hello to the people who just so happen to tune into the doggone stream. Dev, Allen, James, Jacksonville, Sean, AC, Mr. GC15, Big Reg, Jonathan, Nick, Hazard, Classic Man Q, Joshy, Mr. All Days Off, Ashley, E Money, Valorian, Berserk, King Savage, Hemp Senju, Jamar, Elijah, Midas, Big Grizzly Bear, DHB, Captain Sports, J-Dub, Virgo Kid, Nate the Great, Just Me, Oos. Day one ish, Just Me, Oos. Day one ish. Osvaldo, what's going on? Minnesota jumping out to a commanding 8-0 lead straight out the gate. Anthony Edwards with a 3. You got a couple, I should say one free throw coming by way of McDaniels. Conley put on 2. Gobert even scored 2 himself. The Suns need to go and find the doggone basket. But right now in the chat, let it be known, who do you guys predict winning this game? I believe there are some points to be awarded to individuals there over on Twitch for some predictions. No, I think it was already handed out. So let's go Wolves. Suns. Wolves, Suns, who comes out on top there, and then we will go over to the tube of you. Keep in mind, still, in this postseason, there has not been a team that's been on the road that has gotten a victory yet.
I love a good side-by-side comparison, especially on the Hotels.com.
There has not been one single team that is on the road that has gotten a W just yet. Oh, Omega in the building. What's good? Tony, put 5 on it. Said you're not excited about the NFL draft anymore after the Broncos traded for Zach Wilson just wanted it to be over. Pain. Well, I mean, it's not as if he's fixing to be the starter all the way through. I wouldn't necessarily believe that to be the case just yet. Give it some time, see what happens. But the draft can be exciting. I mean, if you follow college sports, and moreover, if your team just so happens to draft, a position that your team needs. So don't lose faith just yet. Bad start for the Suns, indeed. You only got 3 shot attempts. The downside is, of those 3, all of them missed. Kevin Durant, 2 attempts, 0 points. Devin Booker, 2 attempts, 0 points. So you got so close, but no cigar. Oscar in the building. What's good? Ooh, shit. 85%, 86% leading with the Wolves to win this game. Interesting. Matthew in the building. Said you affect people's lives in a positive way, brother. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you guys get a chance to watch the latest video released on the channel? Funny enough, I had no clue Shaq was out here boxing. So that is a first for me. I didn't know of that. I knew the Versus show, but I did not know he was out here fighting. So if you guys didn't get a chance to go and tune in, feel free to go and watch right now. Lakers season is over, unfortunately. Let me tell you something right now. I listened to Inside the NBA and their take on the Lakers and Nuggets. I actually went back and I watched the second half today as I was cutting up some more stuff. And let me tell you something right now. The Lakers and Darvin Ham primarily, very stupid. Very stupid. Very stupid. And I can't wrap my mind around it. When something is not broke, you don't have to fix it. Anthony Davis couldn't be stopped, and he's scoreless in the fourth quarter. And if I'm not mistaken, what is it, 1 or 2 field goals? That's crazy to me. Furthermore, you double and leave shooters open. Michael Porter Jr. had already made, I believe, 3 threes in the first half. All of a sudden, he's left uncovered, left and right in the fourth quarter. Very confusing. The Lakers found a way to lose the game. That's on them. Tony, put another 2 on it. Said you want Odunze or Bowers, but you don't know if it's possible. Well, time will tell. We shall see. I know Bowers is like a fucking baby Gronk, but it all depends on what team he goes to. Mess around and end up like Kyle Pitts in Atlanta. That's going to be a bad time. Free Band King in the building. Oh, Big Key. How would I pronounce it? Jack? Big Jack. Just subscribe. Why can't I pronounce it now? I have a cousin with your same name. It's escaping me. Am I in a genjutsu? Maybe the fucking steak got me bloated. I can't speak. I can't speak. Durante in the building. What's good? Am I going live for the later game? No. We doing one game, and then we got a smoke sesh tomorrow. Well, no, probably third. No, yeah, probably tomorrow. Braylon in the building, put 2 on it. Said heading to Detroit for the draft. No, I am not going to Detroit for the draft. Free Band King said, what kind of camera am I using? That is a good question. The Sony A7 III. Jaquez. Well, there it is.
Then you sell it.
Yeah, burger after burger after burger. I feel I am bloated than a motherfucker. Then again, I probably shouldn't have ate my food so damn fast because I started biting into the food about, I want to say 7:06, and I had concluded by about 7:21. So ate incredibly fast just to be ready to be here, but I probably shouldn't have did that because funny enough, you're not supposed to do that. Nathan, what's going on? Punk Hazard said, you're still confused how they're blaming the ref, 2 timeouts, 1 challenge. You think, as a Laker, the Lakers found a way to lose the game. That's the only way to talk about what happened last night. Because when you really go back and you watch it, it's like these motherfuckers think basketball is 36 minutes. Golly. Yeah, they're doubling. They're doubling heavily. I don't understand why Cat is jacking up threes. I don't get that. If LBJ gets swept, can we stop the Jordan comparison? I don't think at this stage in LeBron's career, there's nothing that can lower him from where he's at on the totem pole. I still have him at number 2. There's literally nothing that can to where it makes it look bad on him because he's not supposed to be this good this late. But I will say this much, him missing that shot, I mean, all it does is add more fuel to the fire of the people who ain't rolling with him. Neo in the building, what's good? Malachi Love for 5 on it. Said, sub chills, do I have any thoughts on the Rasheed Rice situation? Rasheed Rice is just a young guy who made a whole lot of money on top of the world and thinks shit can't go awry for him. Because, and I've said this time and time again, I think way too often you have people who don't understand the game. Because under no circumstances should he have been joyriding with his friends on a live highway, understanding what you represent to not only yourself, but your family and everything. It's just a very foolish. I'm not saying you can't have your fun, but there needs to be a consensus understanding amongst yourself and your mans about like, yo, you can't jeopardize him because he's the cash cow. He's the money man. So if somebody else got to mess around and take the fall, they got to be okay with that. Because if I was him and it was myself with that group of friends or whatever, car may be registered to me, but you wouldn't know I'm at the scene. Because when it's time to get up out the car, guess who's going to be completely covered to where it's anonymous of it being me? Well, there was a 6'4" person who was covered completely in sheets. You wouldn't know it's me. Oh, there was one person, everybody else was damn near in their underwear walking out, but then this one individual, we couldn't make out who they were. Surveillance will not pick up that it's me. You might see cameras of the last location I was in said Lambo prior to making it onto the highway. You would never know I was there. You can speculate, yo, I think that's the dude. Plausible deniability. Hey, there's a lot of 6'4" motherfuckers, 6'3" motherfuckers who look like NFL players that could be underneath a bevy of different clothes. You would have never known it was me. Somebody got to be willing to take the shot. So that's kind of where I am on that. And I think most likely they fixing to throw the book at him and make an example out of him. Why am I holding this back? Nathan, put 5 on it. Said if the Lakers can't get their act together, it'll be deja vu all over again. If they can't win a game in this series, no one to blame but themselves. Correct. Granted, you can argue about calls, which I think LeBron had a legitimate argument regarding why they didn't call an and one, but still, you did everything under the sun to mess around and lose the game. Did I see Joker's brother punching a fan? Yes, I did. Dude did eat the punch. He looks no bigger than maybe 180, and I'm really doing him a favor saying 180. But the Jokic brothers already are very relatively intimidating or whatever the case may be, but they also got to understand, I don't care. You came from Serbia. You ain't with the shits, all this other stuff. You will not be disrespected. You represent your brother as well. So what are you doing? James said, you're hearing Kelsey Plum is available now. You know, funny enough, I think I saw something on Twitter. She posted on her story, and people are saying, what did Darren Waller do? How do you know something happened to Darren Waller? I'm a little confused there. Yeah, people are going to get themselves banned from arenas because I've always said this. If I was a professional player or I was in the entourage, whether it be friend or family of a professional player, when some shit pop off and it's visibly understood that I am with this player. It's one thing if it's on the low key, people think, yo, you just a regular fan. If they know me by way of you, I also can't make mistakes because they know I represent you in the stands. I've always said if I was a professional player, somebody start doing some weird shit or whatever the case may be, and I feel as if that person need to be dealt with, somebody else gonna be in the stadium, the arena, the location, whatever it be. Somebody else gonna be there to take care of it. To where my hands is completely, I'm insulated from what's going on. Jokic's brothers, you can't hide. So what you in the stands fighting for? Somebody spit on you, all this other stuff. You got to be willing to turn the other way. How the fuck did Durant get 2 fouls? That's brutal for Phoenix. Billy Hunter said, you disagree. Each man is his own, even if his brother is a sports star or celebrity. Here's the thing. In regular life, yes. But you have to take into account your brother's an NBA champion, reigning NBA MVP, in the midst of trying to repeat as champion, becoming the first to do it since the Warriors in 17 and 18. This is just further distraction. Furthermore, you know how Jokic is about his family. Basketball's a hobby. This is just an added distraction. If you can't compose yourself, what happens? Now the conversation about basketball shifts to the family. Granted, everybody's an adult. Everybody should conduct themselves accordingly. However, you don't put who's the cash cow in that position to have to deal with your bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Dwayne put 2 on it. Said the Joker brothers be like, we're on that time. And on top of that, keep in mind, let's just say that gentleman wants to press charges for an exorbitant amount. You think all that money's coming out of those 2 brothers' pockets? Best believe they're going to increase the amount of money for damages simply because who you're attached to. Now that's fucking with this person. Oh, David in the building. What's good? Jokic's brothers evidently had themselves an altercation last night in the stands, and a fan got punched in the face. In fact, let me go find the clip. 14-7, double or nothing right now. Minnesota in front. In fact, funny enough, the Suns are going to be in trouble because Kevin Durant currently is on the bench with 2 fouls. So anybody who knows, well, actually, no, he's still on the floor. My bad. They should have sent him to the bench. But he, too, is still scoreless. If I am Minnesota, I'm going to fucking attack the living shit out of Kevin Durant because he's got 2 fouls. You get that man 3 fouls in the first half, more often than not, you don't see him until the 3rd quarter. So Kevin Durant now can't play as aggressively on defense as he may like to. You don't want to mess around and pick up early fouls like that. That's not good on KD. But let me see. Oh, damn. They still got these jokes about Angel Reese. Good Lord. Okay, so let me see here. Let me find Jokic brothers. All right, here we go. There you go, Durant. Get yourself a bucket. All right. This is essentially the altercation right here with Jokic's brothers. So as you can see, he's stepping on, and there's the punch right there. There's the punch right there. Look at homie in the blue right there. Bam. There's the punch right there. Right hand. Bing. Caught him right there, right? And there's no denying that these are indeed the punch again. There's no denying that these are Jokic's brothers. Not because they're wearing the jersey, but because they stick out like a sore thumb. Those are his two brothers. They attend as many games as they possibly can. So, although he did catch homie with that straight right, it don't matter damn near what the fuck led up to it or whatever. You know that dude's going to file the lawsuit because of who they are attached to. They could be completely in the wrong. The Jokic brothers could be operating in self-defense, but still, they're going to file the thing, and then now you have to fight against it. I ain't saying just, be a pussy through and through, but you kind of don't want to find yourself in a situation where, have that kind of stuff happen. Sean put 2 on it. Said getting Jackson Mahomes vibes from that incident. Well, all depends. We'll have to see. Golly, what is going on? Rudy Gobert's got 8. Is nobody trying to box this man out? Wow, Gobert got 2 steals. Are you serious? Gobert has 2 steals? Oh, I need him to have lower than 2 blocks. Okay, perfect. I thought it was the steals, bro. That almost just ruined my goddamn Pickem. I was about to be so pissed off. Malachi put another 5 on it. Said, does Becky Lynch winning the Women's World Championship make sense? Storyline purposes, Liv Morgan might work with Dom to screw over Becky. I think I don't want to say it's a contract negotiation or whatever the case may be for that. I think they just wanted to have a strong champion for now. I think Liv should win down the line, closer to when Rhea returns. So we shall see. But me personally, I would have rather if it was somebody else. But it is what it is. Jokic brothers definitely fell for the obvious bait by that Lakers fan. Probably. I'm very curious what the actual... Did somebody... let me see if Twitter has it. If somebody said what was the background of what happened.
14 grams of
The law enforcement's investigating the incident. Okay.
then you sell it.
Did they say what happened? Let me see. They said that the police are looking into the incident, which is clearly caught on camera, so they're fucked. Oh, wow. Nobody has come forward as a victim. Well, that's interesting. So they're trying to identify the person who was struck, encourages anybody who was involved or witnessed firsthand to contact the police. So the individual hasn't yet come forward, but I'm pretty sure when they do, or they're probably being encouraged to do so, you'll find out what happens. But if nobody come forward, then they straight, or you pay son off the books. So it all depends on what you have happen. Big Fat Paulie put 2 on it. Said, what's good, brother? It is your 30th birthday. Oh, you love to hear that. 30th birthday for Big Fat Paulie. Love to see it, brother. And glad you're still here. We got a chance to celebrate with you. All of us in the chat tell Big Fat Paulie, congratulations on Big 30. Happy birthday to you.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Brian B put 5 on it. Said, hello, good sir. As an Arizona resident, it's only neutral that you're a Suns fan. That does not mean that you think they'll win. Fair enough. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Minnesota has led the entire time. Their largest lead, if I'm not mistaken, was 8 when they started 8-0. But right now, Kevin Durant, unfortunately, with 2 early fouls, leading the way for the Phoenix Suns is Devin Booker with 5 points, currently heading to the free throw line now. Meanwhile, for the Timberwolves, and puts in his very first free throw. Meanwhile, for the Timberwolves, believe it or not, it's Rudy Gobert with 8 points. Anthony Edwards put in a 3 early, then made 2 free throws. But the Wolves currently clinging on to a 5-point lead.
Then you sell it.
Big Fat Paulie says, just blessed to still be kicking it. Bittersweet being the first one without your mom. As I always say, my condolences, but then furthermore, make sure that you keep her memory alive with how you navigate through your life. And you keep that alive as well with sharing stories and her essence. That way you constantly have her on the mind and within your navigation through your days. So make her proud with everything that you do, brother. Jonathan, put 5 on it. Said the Suns desperately need a point guard or a floor general. Offensive movement is basic at its best. Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good. They're going to need to see maybe if they can get somebody who can facilitate. But then even then, I'm very curious how long this 3 of Durant, Booker, and Beal will last. Because they don't have a general like it just seems very, I don't want to say it's kind of high school like team basketball. We're going to pass the ball around, but not really pass the ball around with a purpose. It's kind of just passing the ball because you think, or I should say that's what you're supposed to do. So it's a very weird kind of offense that they're running. Dorian said, you believe that the 2025 playoffs will be the true changing of the new era of basketball because you think for the first time you'll see both Curry and LeBron miss the playoffs, and LeBron might be because he's retired. Well, the thing with LeBron next year, I don't envision a circumstance where LeBron's going to retire before Bronny touches the floor. And you know what's interesting? A lot of people, and I have said already, I don't believe that Bronny should have entered into the draft. I don't think that he's ready. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand and I support nepotism to a certain degree. However, there comes a particular point where, especially with getting drafted to come into the league, LeBron saying, oh, anybody who were to, or any team that were to draft his son, he didn't say it outright, but he inferred he would, it's kind of like a buy one, get one free. Like, okay, hey, you draft my son or something, I may possibly explore going to your franchise and free agency or whatever the case may be. Anybody who's watched Bronny, whether it be through high school or the few times in which he did play over at USC this year, he's not NBA ready. Not to say that he's not capable, but he's just not at the moment. So if you now bring him into the league, call it what it is. LeBron is going to last how many years playing basketball? Maybe 4 at max. And even that is giving it, way too much of what it's actually not. He'll probably give you 2. So let's just say somebody draft Bronny, LeBron go over there for 2 years. The moment LeBron retires, Bronny's going to get cut. Unless, of course, he, develops or whatever the case may be. They're not going to keep him on an active roster unless LeBron immediately pivots and becomes an owner of a franchise or something of that nature. But from where he's at right now, it's over. Just like Thanasis. The moment that Giannis says, hey, I'm done, Thanasis is done. No, Bronny's not trash. Bronny's not trash. He's not trash, but he's not a lottery pick. I would argue he's not a second-round pick right now. I think he should stay in college and continue to develop. He's not quite ready yet, but he's not trash. Yeah, Cat is tripping, bro. 3 fouls on Cat is crazy. You already fucking soft. What you doing removing yourself from the equation? Yo, Cat is a fucking... Cat is... Oh, my God. I dislike Cat so much, bro. I dislike Cat so much, bro. Like, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most frustrating players for me in basketball, bro. Ever since he had that 6-point playoff game, I think that had to be about maybe 4 years ago. Shit, it might have been 5, maybe 3. I forget. All I know is he had a 6-point playoff game. Motherfucker was wearing neon green sneakers. I forget who they were playing, but this dude never shows up when you need him in the postseason. Soft like fucking Charmin. 7 foot. I know your post game ain't sensational or whatever, but whatever team they was playing against, it's not like you got some defensive stoppers, rim protectors, all this other shit. You out here shooting all kinds of threes, which he can shoot. He can shoot. But there comes a point where anybody who's playing basketball knows a mismatch is a mismatch through and through. Just like LeBron yesterday when he had KCP on him. No disrespect to KCP, but this still LeBron James. He's 39. It's still LeBron James. That should be barbecue chicken. At least attempt to impose your will. So motherfuckers like Karl Anthony Towns, I can't stand it. It pisses me off. Because you play the basketball like you play basketball as if you don't know how big you actually are, bro. It reminds me of the time that I told the story before, but it reminds me of the time I was playing ball in the park maybe about 5 years ago before the pandemic. 13-year-old fucking 6'3". We playing pickup ball. This dude clearly is destined to play high school basketball, varsity, straight as a freshman, whatever the case may be. This motherfucker pass it to him in the low post. Dude who guarding him about 5'6". This motherfucker catch the ball in the low post. Rather than turn around and just lay the goddamn ball up, he run to the three-point line and take up a 3. At that particular moment, I said the next generation is cooked. And watching Karl Anthony Towns, he's a grown-ass motherfucking man-child. What are you doing playing so out of control for? What are you doing?
Then you sell it.
That shit pisses me off so much, I can't stand it. 24-21, end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Timberwolves in front. Karl Anthony Towns on the bench with 3 goddamn fouls. Craig put 2 on it. Said you agree Bronny needs to stay in college. I too agree. Yeah, Beal, you know what's crazy? Bradley Beal is a great secondary guy. I'm glad that he got out of Washington, but I knew when he got to Phoenix, it wasn't going to work. I don't think Bradley Beal meshes well with Devin Booker on the floor. I've never liked it. And truly, you're going to need all 3 of those guys to at least work together cohesively. And I just don't know if that's going to work, bro. You got 3 fucking scorers that can absolutely go and get it. I think one of them has to take a step back from their game. Empty stats, Beal. Beal is very ball dog. He's not an off-ball kind of guy. I agree. Beal should have been a 6th man. I agree 110%. Beal should have been a 6th man. Beal should have been a 6th man. I would have started Eric Gordon. Beal should have been a 6th man. Because when you bring in your second unit, granted, the way they have their minutes set up, Beal, Durant, unless it's a blowout, Beal, Durant, and Booker, one of them will never not be on the floor throughout the game. But the problem is the flow of the offense. It's better if you have Beal come off the bench and play the role of the Jamal Crawford, per se. Now, granted, he doesn't facilitate the floor like Crawford. He can score, maybe not as skilled as Crawford, but he can score. It's so weird to me. I don't understand the thought process, bro. I don't get it. Beal better be in Washington. He never a good fit for Phoenix to start with. I think they just said, yo, let's just put as much big names as we possibly can gather around and see if we could do something here. But you know what's hilarious? Phoenix would be so much better on this team if they actually had Chris Paul. And Chris Paul is healthy. A healthy Chris Paul on this Phoenix team, have Beal come off the bench, oh, they'd be dangerous. Ain't that funny how that worked? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Add Chris Paul to the team as the point guard. KD becomes a big-ass fucking problem like he was in Golden State. Not to say that he's still not going to get you what he gets you night in, night out in Phoenix right now. But KD becomes a threat from everywhere. Devin Booker becomes the ultimate fucking threat. You can't guard him. You wouldn't be able to. He's moving around. KD's moving around. The switches would have been ridiculous. Beal comes off the bench, right? Paul, let's just say, because, of course, somebody got to go to the bench first. So KD goes to the bench first. You keep Booker on the floor. You now bring in Beal. Beal would just plug and play, but a switch of a position of what Durant was doing en route to now Booker getting ready to go to the bench within the next 4 minutes. Let Paul play 8, 6, 8, and then whatever's necessary in the fourth quarter. I promise you, you'll have a perfect situation. And then when you do sit Paul, Eric Gordon would just plug and play, try to do the same shit. You'd have a perfect setup. Chris Paul would eat on this fucking this Suns team, but yeah, if I was Chris Paul, I'd be sick. If I not DJ be silly, I'm right there with. If I was Chris Paul, I'd be sick. Shit just wasn't smart. DRB said Booker and KD too soft, man. Both of them suffer from some kind of mental issue. They're fucking charming soft. I can't say they're both soft. I wouldn't say, as the Suns take their first lead of this game, I wouldn't say KD and Booker are soft. I will say KD has very thin skin, but on the court, KD's far from soft. KD off the court, soft. KD on the court, he's not soft. Booker, I would, if the 2021 NBA Finals never happened, or that Suns run to the finals never happened, I would agree with you. But Booker has taken a step forward. However, in recent particular kind of years, they just haven't had what it took to go and get over the hump. Beal, no, I don't think I've seen enough from Beal to where to say he's soft. I don't think we've had enough moments to where we can say homie is soft. He hasn't had enough opportunity in the postseason to even earn the moniker to be deemed soft. What about John Wall? No, John Wall on this team wouldn't work. I think John Wall has to go somewhere to where not necessarily John Wall has to be, can be John Wall, but he would have to go somewhere that doesn't necessarily need him, but they can use somebody off the bench who can prove their worth. If tell you the truth, no, maybe not so much Miami, because I think they need a big. Los Angeles isn't really using Gabe Vincent a lot. They could have used John Wall. A team like New Orleans, believe it or not, because I don't think McCollum is playing his natural position at the moment, they could have used a John Wall. But then that's assuming John Wall doesn't play like in his prime, but is a fraction of, who he is. Healthy, big ball, the healthy ball brother would have been a good well, no, if Lonzo's healthy and plays the way that he was playing when before he got hurt in Chicago, Chicago's probably a top 6 seed in the East. Come on now. Make a play. All right, there you go. Get yourself a basket. Oh, answer right back. How many points does Minnesota have, ladies and gentlemen? They've just made the deficit 3, or I should say the Suns just scored. But Minnesota has how many points?
27.
27
27
29
Incept.
27. Oh, 1 point game. Somebody got a nut up on defense over here. Pause. James said Kyle Lowry in Phoenix would have been good as well. Yes, but then it all depends on how they have him run offensively. How they use him. But I like it. I think it could work. Said you got to ask since game 2 if the Sixers and Knicks game, when do I think the NBA with curtain call themselves into bursting the NBA bubble? It's one of the reasons why Mark Cuban bailed out the Mavs ownership. What do you mean? When do I think the NBA with a curtain call themselves bursting the NBA bubble is one of the reasons why Mark Cuban bailed out the Mavs ownership. From what in particular are you referencing? $34. Wow. Yo, Phoenix has turned this around in the second quarter. Phoenix has turned this around in the second quarter. They're getting themselves some buckets over here. 35-31. Yo, what are the Wolves doing offensively? Come on now. Y'all got to move. Golly. How good do I think Greg Oden would have been if he stayed healthy? He would have been like that guy who's well, in this, as the game, okay, D&1. But as the game continues to evolve, if Greg Oden had never gotten hurt and played through the 2010s, I think he could have been very effective because you saw the traditional kind of big guys, to a certain degree, still excel. You had your Dwight Howards, you had your LaMarcus Aldridges, you had the you had the DeMarcus Cousins come along. You still had, well, Powell was towards the tail end of his effective play. Timmy was still doing what he had to do. KG to a certain particular kind of degree. So I think he would have been very effective, but he would have gotten phased out around that 2016, 2017. But at that point, he would have ran for 10 years. So I think he probably would have been a multiple-time All-Star. And if he had never gotten hurt and also Brandon Roy had never gotten hurt, you got yourself something going on in Portland. But, ultimately, it is what it is, Yeah, he would have ended up down the line getting that Andre Drummond treatment. Whoa, offensive foul. Cuban is selling a time franchise. At a time, franchise values are rising, in part based on the new television broadcast deal starting in 2025 that is expected to double the national revenue, and likely expansion will flood cash to teams' bottom lines through expansion fees. Cuban has expressed concern in the past about broadcast deal after this one, likely after 2030, expressed a concern that the sports broadcast right bubble could burst. So would that be, because I know they're going to expand. They want to get a franchise in Las Vegas. They're probably going to bring one back to Seattle. But with the broadcast deal So if it would it just go towards like streaming kind of situation? No, Minnesota's not missing D'Lo. Anthony Davis or Rudy Gobert, that's not even a question. Anthony Davis every day of the week. Nobody would choose Rudy Gobert over Anthony Davis. If they ever brought it back to NBA on NBC, that'd be fucking dope indeed. Expansion to 32 or 36 is coming for sure. I think 32, 36 would be wild, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did a large expansion. But the problem with that is I would never want to go to, if I'm them, at maximum, you do 34. You do 36, there's two teams that are or at least one of the final two that's going to be a failure. The broadcast deal isn't the issue. The problem with the NBA now is players doing load management when motherfuckers aren't playing in a physical league. Well, I mean, with the new change of the rule for individual awards, they somewhat cut back on the load management this year. More expansion means changes to the play-in and postseason most likely. Well, I don't. They might end up letting in more teams, but I'm just hoping that's not going to be the case. So, yeah, AD can do so much more offensively, and on top of that, AD is not a slouch defender either, despite the fact he got cooked yesterday. But AD can actually play good defense. He should have been a Defensive Player of the Year for one of Rudy Gobert's Defensive Player of the Year awards. Could the NFL expand as well? Yes, and I'm pretty sure they plan to in the near future. It's just a matter of where, and I think it's going to most likely be overseas. Clippers took the fine for the load management. They don't give a fuck. And I said this, I believe I said this prior, where if in the event that you as an organization don't mind eating the fine, knowing that you'll have your guys healthy for a postseason run, then by all means. Like, for example, if Kawhi Leonard plays 40 regular season games, but you know you're going to have a healthy Kawhi Leonard for the postseason, and you're willing to pay whatever fine that the NBA hands down to the organization, go for it. But just understand that people are going to say it's relatively cheap. All right. Get yourself a pair of free throws, 7-point lead. The swing, the deficit that the Phoenix Suns started out very, very cold, trailed by 9, but now their lead is 7. Oh, good fucking answer. Is the Claw playing tonight? Shaq says, or I should say Kenny Smith says yes. Fucking Mike Conley, bro. He's about to screw over one of my pickems. I need Conley to not score more than 11. This motherfucker's got 9. Conley's about to screw one of my pickems over. And I need Pascal Siakam to get the scoring going over there. I need Mike Conley to score just one more basket for the remainder of the game. Am I streaming the Clippers and Mavs game? No. They confirmed it. Ty Lue said he's playing tonight. Well, there it is. Kawhi, the Claw has been unleashed. Durant's got 7. Booker's got 10. Beal's got 7. The only problem is Doesn't think about people paying to see you. Well, yeah, that's the tough thing with the load management. That's why I've always had a problem with it. You can't just willfully say, yeah, I'm not going to play no games, despite the fact that you're selling tickets and people are coming specifically sometimes to come see you, and you just on some fuck those people. If Jordan came into the league right now and had the same Bulls team, how much do I think he would score before retirement? Oh, well, if Jordan came into the league right now and he's able to, Jordan would, everybody always says he'd average 50. I think he would probably be at around like a fucking 45, right? Because he was so fucking efficient. And on top of that, people say he was a bad three-point shooter. He wasn't. Started out not too good, but picked up later on towards the tail end of his career. And if you look at some of your favorite, shooters, he's on par with those individuals from three in his later years when it became much more common to go and shoot three-pointers. So, with that being the reality of the situation, Jordan would be leading the league in scoring all the time. He's the greatest scorer to have ever played the game. Why? The 10 scoring titles don't mean nothing. My predictions for Dallas and the Clippers tonight, probably, I really want to say Dallas is going to get one on the road, but man, they got embarrassed last game. So it'd be difficult for me to not go with the Clippers. It'd be difficult for me to not go on the Clippers. Oh, y'all got to make a better move than this. Golly. Fuck! God damn it, Conley! You son of a bitch! Fucking Mike Conley hit another three. This goddamn bastard. There goes one of the doggone Pickems. At least one of the legs of the Pickems. Can't get the max payout now. That goddamn bastard. Yeah, so now I need 4 other things to hit. Fucking Mike Conley. Where would I rank Boogie Cousins in terms of bigs if he remained healthy and in the NBA? Well, when DeMarcus Cousins had gotten hurt, he was the best center in the league. I think there's no denying that. By the time he made it to Golden State, he was already, he's fallen off substantially. But once he left Sacramento to go, oh, whoa, what the fuck going on here? But once he left Sacramento and went to New Orleans, Boogie was still the best center in the league. So if Boogie never got hurt and stayed healthy, I think he would have still been able to dog up until about 2021. And then the fall off would have ended up happening. But it's just a matter of where he's at. Because let's just say if Cousins remains on New Orleans, he'll be able to perform at a high level, but they're not going to win anything. Let's just say if it's him and Davis, they're not going to go anywhere. You need pieces. Now, if you have Boogie go to Golden State and he's still in his prime and he's healthy, that will be a problem on the court. Or afterwards, when he goes to LA, you have him healthy, they would be a problem. So it's like it all depends. But where would I rank him? He would be amongst the top 5 centers up until about 2021. What are they reviewing? To see if it is a flagrant or some shit? This is soft, bro. This is soft. What are we doing? You forgot the Suns signed Isaiah Thomas? Yeah, he's on the squad. He ain't going to see no minutes, though. He ain't going to see no minutes, though. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas just here. What these boys doing? They better not eject nobody. You just had a bunch of just regular pushes, bro. Every time you see IT on the bench, you can't help but imagine, had he not been done wrong by Boston, he'd be starting for this team over Beal, correct? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, they took a half hour to determine who the fuck getting the tech just to give one tech to Jaden McDaniels. It should have never took that doggone long. IT got done dirty because here it is. You led this squad to, I believe, number 1 in the East Conference Final. And then it's on some, yeah, fuck you. And then what sucks the most about it was he never got paid, like the big time contract. Just like what happened with Boogie. Injury right before you get that super mega fucking contract. Suns need a PG. Why not use IT? Well, I mean, IT's not that necessarily, traditional point guard that they would be looking for. He's just a littler guy who can score. I can't believe Gobert is the second best player on the court right now for the Timberwolves behind Mike Conley. Karl Anthony Towns, dumbass, started the game fucking perfect and left due to his idiot self. Oh, no, pardon me. Oh, yeah, his dumbass getting off the court due to 3 quick fouls. Z said you only played basketball in middle school, but you thought you was going to be the next IT at 5'8", however, averaging 3 points per game, and you suddenly going undefeated your first year in wrestling changed your mind. Fair enough. Will Smith said, is it possible to be in the Hall of Fame and still be underrated? You barely hear David Robinson's name when speaking of greatest centers all time. The thing is, you can't be a Hall of Famer and be underrated. But David Robinson gets forgotten because the people who never watched him play think that all he did was eat off the plate of Tim Duncan. Because think about it. How do you get the number 1 pick and fall into the lottery and grab Tim Duncan and all of a sudden he pull up and now you're winning? People forget that David Robinson won an MVP. People forget that David Robinson led the league in scoring a couple of times. People forget that David Robinson dropped 71. People forget David Robinson won a Defensive Player of the Year. And in fact, one of the greatest defenders of all time. People forget the only reason why San Antonio even had that number 1 pick and fell so deep in the fucking lottery was because David Robinson got hurt and I think he fucked up, what was it, his back? So more often than not, people look at David Robinson and think, oh man, he was just an extra dude on the team where Tim Duncan won the championship. Like, people forget Steve Kerr was on that team in 99 and 2003. And I think Kerr was on 2005. I forget. But Robinson's a sensational player. And he also had a quadruple double, yes. And he also had a quadruple double. The thing is, because, and they lost in a conference final, all this other stuff. Like, David Robinson was no scrub. It's just that he's quiet. And let's call it what it is. More often than not, the quiet players don't get the recognition. Why you think when you talk about greatest wide receivers of all time, motherfuckers constantly don't mention Marvin Harrison? Because he don't talk. So it's kind of one of those situations. It's kind of just one of those situations. But 49-44 is the score right now. Phoenix in front after a slow start have turned things around, and now it's working in their favor. Thoughts on where Larry Fitzgerald ranks? He's in my top 10. I don't have him in my 5. He's in my 10. Maybe around like 9 or 10. But he's around there. How's KD doing tonight? He picked up 2 early fouls, so he couldn't really play as aggressive on defense. And he started out 0 of 2, but since he's 3 of 6, he's been to the free throw line a few times, and he's got 9 points. But I guess he's just waiting until the second half at this point because he picked up 2 incredibly early fouls within the first fucking 3 minutes. So he hasn't been able to defend, so he's kind of played more back. But KD's doing okay. And what's so interesting is, for Phoenix, they started to catch a surge, and Minnesota is getting nothing from Anthony Edwards right now. Anthony Edwards is 1 of fucking 5, and Karl Anthony Towns got his dumbass removed from the game because he picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. So he's sitting on the bench having to wait until the second half. But Minnesota's only down by 7. So they're still in a good spot unless Phoenix turns this into a double-digit lead. If I'm Minnesota, I wouldn't blink. Grant, put 5 on it. Said, who's a celebrity that I can't stand? Also, what's my top 10 NBA players all time? Who's a celebrity that I can't stand? A celebrity that I can't stand. Golly. Jesus Christ. Michael Conley is just scoring whenever he wants here. A celebrity I can't stand. I don't follow celebs like that. I don't want to say the Kardashians because that's like, I don't care enough to where it bothers me like that. Maybe. Who's a celebrity that's always in the media?
Then you sell it.
Logan, Jake? I don't care enough. I'll have to think about that. But my top 10 NBA players all time, I think I mentioned them yesterday. But Jordan, Bron, Kareem, Magic, Larry, Russell, Chamberlain, Duncan, Shaq, Kobe. Or Kobe, Shaq. That's my 10 all time. I don't think there's anybody, no. Garnett. Yeah, I think that's my 10. Yeah, I think that's my 10. Oh, Ellen. Yeah, Ellen would fall into the ranks. Oprah. Under a minute left to go here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. King Batch is considered a celebrity? No, Curry's outside the 10. Curry's just outside the 10. For me, for top 10 over NBA play. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Which said that list is ass. So who would be your 10? Who would be your 10? This is my top 10 players all time. Jordan, Bron, Kareem, Magic, Larry, Russell, Wilt, Duncan, Kobe, Shaq. That's the 10. That's ass. Damn. Dr. J just on the outside. I think that all of the 10 had passed him up, but Dr. J was definitely up there, but I think everybody else there, in my opinion, had slightly passed him up. But Dr. J would just be on the outside. But I think Curry might have just leapfrogged Dr. J. If I was to extend it to 15, now this one's where it's going to get tough. If I was to extend it to about a 15, you got Curry at the 11th. Dr. J at 12. I don't want to say Hakeem 13. I'm trying to think if I was somebody who I'd put in front of Hakeem. Golly. Oh, good pass. It's a fucking brick. 1 point there for us, and that's it. There's it to happen. No, Walt Frazier ain't gonna make to that point. D Wade up there? No, D Wade wouldn't be there. D Wade wouldn't be there. Bird is number 5 for me, but Wade would not be there for me. Golly, if I wanted to put a 15. Oh, that was a foul. They didn't call it, but there's on halftime. No Pierce? No, you're not going to get no Pierce there. Durant? Nope, Durant wouldn't be there. KG? Yeah, I think I'd probably have to put Hakeem 13. Hakeem 13. Jerry West. Nah. Golly. That's for the 14th and 15th slot. For the 14th, because I do believe D Wade is the 3rd greatest shooting guard all time. I think he did pass Jerry West, in my opinion. Oh, I'm bugging. Oscar Robinson at 14, right behind Hakeem. And then who would I put at 15? I'll say, who do I put at 15? Garnett, Dirk, Wade. I wouldn't put Iverson. I love Barkley, but then do I put Barkley over? Fuck. Where do I put Barkley? I think I might have to say there's West. I'm really thinking West or Dirk at 15. I'm thinking West or Dirk at 15. Because as much as I love Wade, I think I would have to rank Dirk over Wade. Fuck. KD's in that 25 range. It's tough. Somebody said Pascal Siakam all time. Come on now, cuz. I didn't forget Kobe. Kobe's at 9. Just because of my bias, I'll say Wade at 15. Fuck it. I'll say Wade at 15. But there is that. Did I get my own place? Yes, Predator. Black Freakazoid said, remember, it's your own list. Anybody tripping clearly doesn't know the word subjective. Well, fair enough. Because the only thing is just a matter, I never really thought more about like that 15 range. I always had Curry, Hakeem on slightly on the outside. I completely forgot about Oscar Robinson. So he'd be right there behind Hakeem on that list there. And then on top of that, I always loved Isaiah Thomas and all of those guys. Wade is in the WNBA is hilarious. Jokic, I think, has cracked the 25 area. In fact, I would actually have Giannis behind Jokic. I think Giannis would be more in that 30 range. But then this is where things start to get a little bit, because you have to really think about how many great players played in the game. So if you really go in like name by name, there's a lot of motherfuckers. Once you start looking like, yo, wait a minute, I don't got Garnett on the list. I don't got Wade on the list. AI ain't there right now. Shit, yo, we gonna have to move a bunch of these other. Where's Malone gonna be listed at? Where's all these? So that's where it starts to get very difficult. Oscar Robinson, that is. That's where it's gonna get very difficult. Barkley got to be in the conversation in those types of situations. No, not so much Stockton. Not so much Stockton. Stockton wouldn't get ranked higher than Malone, in my opinion. No, Duncan's in my 10. Robinson would I don't think I would have Robinson in that 30 range. That's where, and again, this is where things get very difficult. That's where things get very different. No, Malone's not 13. Malone is not 13. Anthony Bennett, number 1. Come on now. Don't say fuck Malone. That's what he did to them kids. But somebody lock him up. Z, put 5 on it. Said, hot take, you have Westbrook in your top 10. Said also, how much is a channel membership? 3. But Westbrook in your top 10 is wild. But I can understand from, because if you look at it from who you really enjoyed watching, then by all means. But I think objectively, saying he's a top 10 player all time is kind of crazy. I'm not going to hold you. Things can be very, I have nothing against people's personal list or whatever the case may be, but that's one of those things you might have to have a conversation with some people about, because that's one where people are like, what? So, No, Westbrook a stat junkie? Yes and no, because if you consider, look at his record when he had triple doubles versus when he didn't. He won more games when he had triple doubles than he lost. And then if you watch the games, granted, there are moments in which you can see he is chasing after getting an assist. But chasing down rebounds, I don't care what nobody says. You can't stat pad that. Unless, of course, you just, like, it's the tail end of the game. Yo, let me just try to go aggressively. Westbrook plays the same way from the start of the game until the end of the game. If he's trying to go get assists at that point, like, you're willfully passing up on open looks and stuff to force feed your way towards an assist, which he was doing at his tail end of OKC, then I could say, yo, we got a problem here. Like, I think right after he won the MVP, he started really trying his best to get as much triple doubles as possible. That's when I was like, all right. I don't think you can stat pad rebounds throughout a game. I don't think you can. Tail end of the game, kind of like, yo, I'm going to sit down here, the game's somewhat over. Yo, let me see if I could grab it. Okay, that you can stat pad on a rebound. But first quarter, second quarter, crashing boards, because Westbrook, when he crashes boards the whole game. Rebounds can be padded at the end of the game, not during like fucking first, second, and third quarter, because both teams need to get the rebound. You can't stat pad in situations where both teams desperately need to go and get said ball. That's where you can't do it. And it's not like homie is underneath the basket throwing it up just to go grab a rebound. That's not happening. There's context to it. Virgo said top 10 favorite basketball player. Oh, my own personal favorite. Iverson, Wade, Shaq, McGrady, Randolph, Jordan,
Then you sell it.
Isaiah Thomas, Rafer Alston, LeBron James. Shit. Rajon Rondo. Probably if that was like a 10 just off the top of my head. But if I was really, damn, I didn't mention Duncan. Fuck. Okay, so move Rafer Alston, put in Tim Duncan. Fuck, man, Kevin McHale. Okay, so I gotta move. Who would I move? Move T-Mac, put Kevin McHale. Shit. Oh, gotta put in Bird. Fuck. And Magic. Son of a bitch. No, not so much Yao. Golly. Yeah, it's oof. Yeah, it's some. I'd have to write it. I'd have to write it down. But there's a lot of, just to figure out a top 10 is gonna be tough of favorite players that I had a chance to watch all time. I mentioned T-Mac, but I might move it. Yeah, Kyrie, fucking, yeah, there's a lot of different names of who you would, like, personal favorite of who you had a chance to watch. The 75 list was crazy because they made an exception to have James Worthy on the list, and somehow Dwight still didn't make it. That bothered me. AD being on the list, but Dwight not being there is crazy to me. I think Dame made the list and Kyrie didn't. That's interesting to me. Oscar said, build my ultimate NBA team. I did this like fucking 7 years ago. Magic, Jordan, Bron, Duncan at the 4. And if you disqualify Duncan at the 4, then I'd put Garnett at the 4. But Duncan at the 4, my opinion, Shaq at the 5. If not Wilt, but I'd probably go Shaq. Then off the bench, backup point guard, me personally, I go Gary Payton for the defensive aspect, Kobe, Bird, again, then it would be Garnett at the power forward, Wilt at my center, and then I'm not filling up the last 2 slots. If we want to do it dream team style, then I'd have Bill Russell and Stephen Curry. So that would be my team. Demon reacts for 5 on it. And there's another 2 for Oscar. Said your top 7 all time: Kwame Brown, Anthony Bennett, Darko Milicic, Ben Simmons, Shaq on the Celtics with all 3 Ks, Steve Nash in LA, and Markelle Fultz. That's crazy. That's a crazy 7 right there. That's a crazy 7 right there. Come on, man. That reminds me of the 5 that they gave to Stephen A. I'm trying to pull it up right here if I can remember the 5 that they done gave, son. It was Rasho Nesterovic. It was Rasho Nesterovic, Kwame Brown, Slava Medvedenko, and there was one more. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Slava Medvedenko, Rasho Nesterovic, Kwame Brown, and who else was it? Fuck, it escapes me. Oh, man, it escapes me. I got to remember it. Oh, my God, that shit was hilarious. Oh, yeah, Tiago Splitter. That's who it was. Fucking Tiago Splitter. Oh, my God. That shit was the funniest shit in the world. That was the funniest goddamn shit in the world. Tiago Splitter. Rasho Nasmeta. Oh, I think I just found the video. Hold on, wait a minute. That shit was fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. I don't care what people think about Stephen A. Stephen A is great for television, bro. Stephen A is an entertaining motherfucker, bro. He's very captivating. That shit was hilarious. Oh, my God. I never forget when Bron blocked fucking Tiago Splitter in I think it was the 2012 finals. That shit was hilarious. All right, here we go.
Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Kwame.
What am I gonna say?
Tiago
Splitter. Kwame Brown.
Oh, fuck.
Whatsoever.
Did he just...
Kwame.
Did they skip through the whole thing? Son of a bitch.
Whatsoever. Kwame Brown. Who
First
cares?
rounders.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
I can't take it. Rasho
I know where you're going.
Nasterovich.
That you don't know a scrub when you see a scrub.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
He had an entourage? Kwame Brown?
No.
Kwame Brown is
Relatively, he's a scrub.
Kwame Brown, a bona fide scrub.
Slava
yeah,
Medvedenko.
okay.
What am I gonna say?
Tiago
Splitter. Kwame Brown. Slava Medvedenko. Kwame Brown. Rasho Nasterovich. Kwame Brown, God bless him, is a scrub.
He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever.
And you're still the same scrub you were in 2001.
Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown.
Oh my God.
Or Rasho Nasterovich. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Roy Hibbert looks worse than Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Slava Medvedenko. Kwame Brown.
How come you're not better?
He's no Kwame Brown. He's no Slava Medvedenko. He's not one of those guys, Rasho Nasterovich.
Every time this man says Rasho Nasterovich, Slava Medvedenko, Rasho Nasterovich. Oh, man, son, that shit, funny as shit, son. That's been like 10 years. That shit is still hilarious to me, bro. Oh, my God. You'd be dead. The amount of people who don't. Hey, you know what's crazy? Rasho Nasterovich is an NBA champion. That motherfucker was on the championship Spurs. Yeah, Roy Hibbert was a goddamn shame. Pooh said Duncan got 2 rings on LeBron and would have been 3 for 3 had it not been for Ray Allen. Duncan is the superior player over LeBron. His teammates don't suffer stat-wise as a result of him being on the floor. Well, I can understand the argument, but Duncan has had a period where when I believe he won back-to-back MVPs in 02 and 03. But from a playoff success standpoint, yes, is more superior to LeBron in that retrospect, winning those championships. However, I think it's a far-gone conclusion. Collectively, had a better team, or whatever the case may be, because I don't think anybody's holding that 2007 championship loss to San Antonio against LeBron. I don't want to say the whole 22 years old, but the Cavs in 2007 had no business being in the NBA Finals, and LeBron was able to will them there with a virtuoso performance of all virtuoso performances against Detroit. However, I think where LeBron had passed up Duncan is because Duncan played incredibly well within the system and didn't mind taking a back seat from time to time, despite the fact of still being very dominant. Because call it what it is. Put Tim Duncan on a team without Tony Parker, without Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan got to be the motherfucker to lead the squad. He's probably giving you 30 each night. He'd probably be leading the league in scoring in certain particular, retrospect. Tim Duncan was a motherfucker on the goddamn court. So I think the league benefited from them having Manu, from them having Tony Parker. But I can't go and say he's better than LeBron because LeBron has been so spectacular year in, year out, constantly, a problem on the court left and right, and has constantly, been able to compete at the highest level, despite the fact that sometimes you could talk about, well, you have some more superstar teammates or something of that nature. One way or another, I don't think Duncan would supplant him on a one-to-one kind of situation from the eye test, per se. But I understand the respect for Duncan. I personally believe Duncan doesn't get as much respect as he has earned throughout his career. Second half has started, by the way. Malachi Patu on it. Said, damn, what Kwame Brown do? Not live up to expectation as a number one pick? Chris Bosh had the game 6 saving block. Shot in overtime as well. Yeah, he did block homie as well in the corner to go ahead and win said game. It was a collective effort because every time people bring up Ray Allen hitting the shot, I'm like, for one, it's team basketball, right? Furthermore, LeBron had literally scored 16 consecutive to bring them back into the game. And I'm not a LeBron guy. I am a Miami Heat fan, but I'm not a LeBron guy. Like, that's not my, LeBron, yeah, I'm not that dude. I just don't like how you can pick and choose for certain individuals. Like, all right, if we're going to do that and we're going to remove rings from certain things, you got to start depleting it from a bunch of different superstar players who probably don't get that championship had it not been for a role player hitting a couple of shots. For example, remove Robert Horry, Shaq don't got those 3 rings with LA. You probably get 1? 2002, I think they were destined to go and get that one. But 2000, you needed 2. Oh, Grayson Allen down. That's not good. You needed clutch performances across the board from everybody on the team. It takes a team. Uh-oh, we got a problem with leg sweep Poppy. Oh, they got to take him to the back. That's not good. Oh, yeah, that's an ankle right there. That's an ankle right there. That's not going to feel good. That's not going to feel good at all. I know that brother is in pain. That brother is in pain. Do I think the Suns make it out of this round? No, fuck no, I don't. I don't think the Suns get out of this round. I think Minnesota can get them. Was that James Jones? Yeah, he's on the staff. Yeah, it's a wild twist. Yeah, you can add that stuff over there. Let's watch the 1999 NBA Finals. The Knicks take on the San Antonio Spurs in the 1999 NBA Finals. Yeah, Grayson Allen still walking to the back. That brother's going to need some ice. Do I watch hockey playoffs too? Not as much. In fact, I would say not at all. But I probably see myself going to like an Islanders game or something because the atmosphere is pretty cool. I wonder if the Rangers are in the I think the Rangers are in the playoffs, right? Oh, the Rangers are winning right now over the Capitals. Magnificent. Let them get to the next round, so it's a crazy, raucous, a kind of fucking atmosphere for the next round. Then I could go over there. Go. Look at Karl Anthony Towns out here making plays. With his dumb ass picking up all them goddamn fouls. Stupid motherfucker, you. You stupid fucker, you. Did I see that Tyrone Magnus and ITC was featured in the Rock's IG video? Yes, I did. I did see ITC. Didn't see too much Tyrone Magnus, but I was looking out for ITC, and I saw them, so I was happy for that. Hockey games are low-key fire to attend. No, to go in person, it's fucking amazing. Tie game, 57 all, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Tie game, 57 all. Oh, come on now. Oh, Minnesota back in front, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota's back in front, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what they needed. That's exactly what they needed. That soft-ass Jordan Woods boyfriend out here making plays. Homie been sitting down for so long, it's about time he started making plays. That's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame. Son is a fucking idiot, bro. Karl Anthony Towns a goddamn idiot, bro. Watch you out here taking heat checks after you make a goddamn 3. Fuck. Stupid shit. They legit just got into a rhythm and this motherfucker go and fuck it up after I just gave him some credit. What's wrong with him? Ridiculous. You'd only watch the NHL now, Stanley Cup, to see who's in it. Fair enough. Suns are in the studio playing some hit music. Indeed, they are. I'll tell you what Karl Anthony Towns is playing after his dumbass decided to not take a better option. Mans takes a deep 3 after he saw a 3 go in. What is Karl Anthony Towns cooking? That's Karl Anthony Towns. What's wrong with him, bro? What's wrong with him? Man's put in a 3. I just gave this man credit. And then what do you decide to do? Nah, fuck it. I want to shoot another one. Why? 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 Gotta be kidding. Somebody pass the mic to Karl Anthony Towns. I'm trying to hear. Oh, you made a beat, Karl Anthony Towns? Let me hear it. That's Karl Anthony Towns, bro. That's Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Bad beats. Oh, he got one more. He got one more. Come on, Karl Anthony Towns. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? That shit's terrible. That shit's terrible. What is he doing, son? I can't stand this man, son. I can't stand this man, son. He seemed like he wiped forward when he takes a shit. Karl Anthony Towns, just one of them brothers who just a little weird, bro. I promise you. He put his milk before he put his cereal. Okay? What's wrong with him? He sleep with socks on during the summertime. What's wrong with him? That brother's weird, man. I don't understand. Why does he operate the way he does? I bet he don't wash his toothbrush when he put the toothpaste on first. Something's wrong with him. But he doesn't curb his dog when he takes it for a walk. What's the matter with him? Call Anthony Towns for 3.
I'm a brick.
Why? You just made one. Relax, tranquilo. What's wrong with him? Malachi, put 5 on it. Said, since he's been traded to the Broncos, is it safe to say Zach Wilson is a bust, or am I jumping to conclusions? No, I think you've saw, 3 seasons? So it's safe to say thus far, he has to prove shit wrong. Come on, man. Every time I try to give this man credit for something, he does something stupid, bro. Just ridiculous. What's wrong with him? All right, Minnesota gets themselves a bucket. Start out the goddamn right after. And who do you know? The known culprit. Anthony Edwards got to start doing something because he is struggling. And he hasn't even really been taking shots like that thus far. He's got to get going. Oh, what's going on in Milwaukee and Minnesota? God damn. It's fucking 38-35. Shit. Super brick right there. Good finish. Siakam's got, 11? Okay. Of course, you're not going to have any Antetokounmpo. But Lillard's got 20? Oh, my God. Yeah, this brother is going to be cooking these boys if they can't guard him. Gee Louise. Meanwhile, Patrick Beverly played 9 minutes. He's got 1 rebound, 1 assist, and he's got a block as well. But outside of that, he just doing cardio. Damn, he got cardio Pat out there. It's cardio Pat out there. Golly. Quadruple single. Yeah, that seems to be the case for him. Pascal Siakam hit that 3. Yeah, we got a lock over there. Now I just need Gobert to not get any blocks, Beverly to not score, and Brook Lopez has how many rebounds? I hope he got 0. Oh, yes, he don't have a single rebound. That's beautiful. Got to keep it that way. Then I can win at least a little something. I'll probably get like $50. Oh, Lillard had 15 in the first quarter. Golly. Way to mean it for me. So. You got to make a move, buddy. What fucking great defense by Minnesota here. Now is when you're going to start seeing Edwards get going. Now Edwards is about to get going. Yeah, it's a great block from Edwards. Great block from Edwards. Yo, everybody got a fucking smartwatch now. I'm not a smartwatch guy. Y'all think it's worth it? I was going to buy a Fitbit. I might start doing like 10,000 steps. Maybe that could be a challenge for May. Everybody get their 10,000 steps in. Every single day. Oh, 66. There you go. Get yourself a bucket. Mr. Reed, 3-point lead for Minnesota. Look at A-Rod in the building. Where's J-Lo, A-Rod? She's with Batman. How'd that happen? She's the Infinity Stone of engagement rings. I should say she's the Thanos of engagement rings. There you go. All right, Edwards. You have one that's been pretty helpful? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, shorty a blunt. Smartwatch is good for a job where you can't have your phone out all the time. Well, damn. Sound like you got an addiction to the phone there, brother. I ain't gonna hold you. Son said, I'm a scheme one way or another. I'm a find out what they talking about on socials. If I had a smartwatch, I'd be a double watch motherfucker. You know, I keep my G-Shock on one, and then I'd have just a smartwatch on another. So I'd be a double wrister, which sounds crazy. So preemptive pause. Damn, they not letting them play? Come on. They should let Beal and Edwards just go at it without the constant fouls, because you see they trying to go at each other. You see they going after each other. But it's an 8-0 run right now for Minnesota. Oh! This is weird. Yo, they call the refs is calling everything. You get compliments on your Galaxy Watch, fair enough. It can track sleep. Really? Interesting. I might have to, maybe I'll invest in one. I probably could have had a free one when I bought, no, I bought the phone back in 2021, so I'd highly doubt they would give a free watch when I bought it. Maybe I might qualify for a free one or something. Who knows? He said this. Stephon said. He said it's not a fucking foul. Damn. At least allow the playoff to be physical. I agree. Let the fucking playoffs be physical, bro. I ain't saying suplex a motherfucker, but let them. Obviously, you can't hand check, but let them bump. Let them go out there and bump, bro. Or as that dude from, what was it, Ultimate Fighter? Let me bang, bro. I just want to bang. The fuck was that dude's name? Let me see if they have the video. And someone was talking about let me bang. And something was wrong with that dude, bro. You can't tell me he don't got no fucking mental issue. Yeah, that dude was a little weird, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I never seen. Oh, there you go. Anthony Edwards finally starting to warm up. There you go, Ant. Get you a bucket. Get you a bucket. That's what you needed. Now it's a 7-point lead, and I think that is 10 unanswered. No, not Fleece Johnson. Is Damian Lillard going off again? Oh, he's got 23 right now.
Let me bang, man. I don't want to do that, man. Let me
I do. Look
at this. I do. Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey.
Let me bang again, man.
I'll let you bang. I'll let you bang.
Let me bang. Bang. Let me bang. Yeah, me bang. Like last season. Let me bang. Get off me, man. Get off me, man. Let me bang. I'll let you bang.
You know, it was a nightmare for many years of my life.
Like what? That's what needs to happen in the playoff. Facts, no Diddy. That's what needs to happen in the playoffs.
Bang, man. I don't want to do that, man.
I do.
He's getting emotional because he can't bang.
I do.
Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey.
Let me bang again, man.
I'll let you bang.
He said, let me bang again.
I'll let you bang.
Let me bang. Bang.
Come on, man.
Yeah, me bang. Like last season. Let me bang. Get off me, man.
He about to cry because they not letting him bang.
I'll let you bang.
They not letting him bang. All he wants to do is bang. Edgar said at least in hockey, they let them fight, put them in the box for 5 minutes, then come back and let the team fight again. Or let them fight again. A few weeks ago, some hockey team had all their players square up against their opponents because of some shit the last time they played. Oh, I think I saw a video on that. Sucks that I can't do the commentary on that stuff. Like I remember I did, I was trying to do a fight on the ice kind of stuff. But yeah, they don't play with the copyright on that stuff. But yeah, I think they should have that in all professional sport to a certain degree. Especially in a physical sport. Like football is different because that's a collision situation. But contact sports, and even hockey is a collision sport as well. But you give them an opportunity to go and duke it out. And of course, the cost of it is you get that 5 minutes in the penalty box and your squad has to operate down a man. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's something that's necessary. George, put 2 on it. Tony Khan, put your motherfucking head back down, you bum. Ain't that the truth? Put your motherfucking head back down. 70-63. The fucking Suns ain't doing a goddamn thing. What is this? Oh shit, yeah, that's the Jokic brother. Craig put 2 on and said, "You on the 4 crying? How is that not a meme?" Oh no, it is a meme. Let me bang, bro. Dame scoring again. Dame's passing. Oh, he's got. Oh, wait a minute, but they're trailing by 2. Siakam must be playing very well. Oh, yes, indeed he is.
14 grams of
Indiana keeping it relatively close.
then you sell it.
Got another basket. Oh, wow, finally Phoenix scores. 12-0 run. Hey, it's Durant time now. It's Durant time now. If I'm Phoenix, we're going fully through Durant, bro. Wait, they called timeout already? What the fuck? Why? Oh, that's wild. If the NBA had a penalty box, Rasheed would be in the Hall of Fame. Yes. I think James Johnson would be a fucking problem. Like the people who literally can fight in the NBA, you now have an issue. Because what happens, like at least in hockey, you have like the grabbing. If it's the NBA, you got like a Dale Dawkins kind of situation where people square up. How long would you give them to fight? If it's the NBA, I'd say at maximum 15 seconds. 15 seconds at maximum. But the problem is, at least in hockey, you duke it out or whatever, you put the helmet back on and you get back out there after the 5-minute period. Basketball, you know? Like even in hockey, I put my gloves on or whatever. If I got issues with my hands, maybe I could hide it somewhat in the glove and I'm holding a stick or some sort. Basketball, your hands got to be active. So are you willing to risk? Nah, Bill Laimbeer wasn't with the hand playing, the fist duffing motherfuckers and shit. Shaq wasn't either, but Shaq's so fucking strong, even if you try to do damage on him, it might hurt you just off the recoil and the strength of that alone. 15 seconds too long? Because if you go 10, my only thing, probably 10. Yeah, probably 10 seconds. Because I'm thinking 15, if you just hold each other, then it don't really work so much. Tony, put another 5 on it. Said, what's good, Chiseled? Real quick, in a no DQ match, me versus Dirty Dom, who will win? Oh, I'm winning that match. Come on now. Don't even get me started. Dirty Dom going home with a souvenir. And the doctor's going to have to find this. Because homies will be dealt with. For $1 million, last 5 minutes with Prime Tyson or Prime Non-Jones. Wait, Prime Non-Jones, you and your college basketball all said Prime Tyson. Oh, I think you mean John Jones, not Non-Jones. I would much rather go against Tyson than go against John Jones. Because John Jones is able to kill a man in multiple different ways. Tyson's murdering of you will be strictly through punching. So, but the thing is, you're going to have to box Tyson within the confines of boxing. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I'd much rather box Tyson than fight John Jones. So either way, it's going to be a tall task to last 5 minutes, but I would much rather fight Tyson than, fight John Jones. 10-point lead right now for Minnesota. They are really heating up, bro. They're really finding their rhythm right now. Yo, if you're Phoenix, you gotta be smart here, bro. You're taking John Jones. Prime Tyson was an animal. Prime Jones an animal too. Prime Jones never been defeated. He actually never lost a fight. Golly. Oh, there you go, Phoenix. Get yourself another bucket. He lost one. Well, not necessarily. I'm talking about like actually defeated. Not the no contest or because the one that he actually lost, it was because of a DQ. I'm talking about outright you lose. The person beat you. Oh, that's a bad fucking pass. They about to call offensive foul. Oh, get dunked on. Whoa. DeCameron, I don't know about sweep. The Wolves might sweep in this one. I don't know about that one. Oh, by the way, let me stop the poll over on YouTube. Because it was 86% and by way of the Wolves. And I guess everybody else who done came in here. Let's see how much people had voted. Let's see. We have 90% over on Twitch believe that the Wolves will win this game. And 66% believe the Wolves will win on YouTube. We're at the half in Milwaukee and Indiana. Dame with 26. Good Lord. Chris Middleton got 6 points. Oh, my God. What is he doing? Very hot take. Thunder and Pelicans go 7. Here's what's interesting. I think if the Pelicans go down 0-2, they're no way in chance. No way in hell they go 7. Oh, great job from them getting to the line. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Milwaukee sponsored by Aura? Shit, I just did a sponsorship for Aura today. Shit, I ain't getting the money they getting. Towns continues to be dumb, bro. Towns continues to be dumb. Why are you doing this shit to yourself? Now, watch what happens. Carl Anthony Towns gonna pick up a foul so quick in the fourth quarter. There's no way we get to 8 minutes remaining as long as he's out there. There's no way we get to 8 minutes remaining and Carl Anthony Towns doesn't have 5 fouls. This motherfucker defensively today has been a liability, bro. Like, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? Use your goddamn head. This doing stupid shit. Golly. Oh, that's a shame. You seen Cat Taco on Prize Picks? You automatically knew he was going under. Suns have too many ball needy players. Fair enough. Yeah, Edwards only got 2 made field goals. He had that 1-3, and then he had a 2-pointer way earlier on in the game. If you're a coach, you're calling out Towns after this. Tell you the truth, even if Minnesota wins, I'm calling out Towns, bro. You got to be smart defensively. You're better on the court than off the court. You can't make that mistake, bro. You right in front of homie. You know he's trying to wait and milk as much time off the clock as possible to get a decent shot. Don't get all up on, son. Fucking play back. Arm spread. You don't need to do all that. It's KD. You know he fixing to pull. If you got to go get some additional help with him coming to the paint, you got teammates for that. KD fixing to pull. You don't got to get on top of son and try to reach. You're not that kind of defender. Well, that's the thing. It's like, yo, it's KD. You're not going to get one over on this man. He fixing a pull regardless. And he just might hit it because he's fucking KD. All you got to do is get a good contest. Don't try to do more of what you're capable of, bro. KD don't pull no bitches with that head. Oh, yeah, I don't want to say I beg to differ because that sounds crazy. But KD got a face card. You in the NBA, it's one of those sports where you're visible. So with that being the case, KD walking, and on top of that, KD's, what, 6'11", 7 foot? KD's balding head don't even matter. He KD. He got a face card. So you pull holes off of that alone. It's not like you have to be an NFL player and then go spend all the fucking bread up in the club so people know you got bread versus the motherfucker who's 7 foot. Oh, he must play basketball. KD got a money card too. KD old as fuck though. That don't mean shit. KD walk into a club right now in Miami. It don't matter how much e-commerce individuals is there, finance bros, Wall Street motherfuckers who going out there for some additional leisure. Don't matter what the thing is. This a 7-footer who just walked into the section. The hoes are going to flock there. The Cameron said, pause, bro. It's because homie's in the league, but I should have said pause. Fair enough. Fair enough. People use the face card for something else. I know that. Because me personally, the face card was always, it was never in that context, but I understand what you mean. Because I just discovered this on Instagram, maybe like, I think it was last week. There's some lady who does like a face card, never declines. I never knew what because for me, face card was always like you're recognizable. That's always what I thought face card. But apparently it's attractiveness. I didn't know this until last week. So no Diddy, pause. You right. I'm a New Yorker. I should have known. I should have known. Huh, you got me. Flashlight on myself. Pause. Oh, Diddy. You got me. I hear KD song. Are they playing it in the stadium? KD seemed like the type to ignore heifers, correct. I mean, because the thing with him is you don't need to entertain because the only thing with him, social media, everything got to pretty much be done kind of in person. He seemed like the type to hire an escort. I ain't going to hold you. And probably just keep it on the low. I wouldn't be surprised how many, because you know they probably got apps and connects to where, you know, they all circle around the same harlots. Quick question. How the fuck does Selena Powell have 3.6 million followers on IG? Like earlier this morning, I happened to see a clip where, and I probably was going to make a reaction where she talked about faking a pregnancy with Tristan Thompson. And I said, wait a minute. Hold on. And I went to a page. Like, she got 3.6 million. I know there's a lot of birds and harlots that's out there. All of them follow her? So I'm looking there's no way. Like, how, this lady is busted. How? What are we doing? But one way or another, here we are. 6-point lead right here. Quick 5 straight out the gate from Phoenix. They're getting some stuff over here. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns on the court. Watch, he fixing to pick up that 5th foul real soon. Karl Anthony Towns fixing to pick up that 5th foul real soon. Oh, great hustle right there. I'm surprised they didn't call the over-the-back foul on Towns. There you go. Start to pull away. If you're Minnesota, you got to start pulling away. Cat turning the baby shit during the playoffs. If you're Phoenix, you gotta find it. You have to find it. I can't believe Gobert's got 16, bro. That's wild. You don't think Phoenix winning the series? Neither do I. I just don't think they'll get swept. Where's Anthony Edwards? Not scoring, but he's been very effective knowing that he's not scoring tonight. Watch. Oh, yeah, that should be an offensive foul because he did hook Son arm. But what did I tell you? We won't reach the 8-minute mark with Karl Anthony Towns being in the game and not picking up 5 fouls. Remember what I told you. Now, granted, they called the offensive foul. They might just mess around and fucking reverse this. Watch what happens. If they reverse this and Karl Anthony Towns gets 5, you can't tell me I don't know my basketball primarily. I don't know how dumb Karl Anthony Towns is. Zachary says, do I have kids? Oh, hell no. Come on. Ant-Man having a bad game tonight, but they still up. Suns might be getting swept. I don't know about swept. But I do know that it's going to be a competitive series, but I can't guarantee any particular kind of sweeping. Wolves in 6. I think they can get them in 5. It all depends, because if they get 1 in Phoenix, I think it's done in 5. If they get 1 in Phoenix, I think they're done in 5. Cat gonna be gone at this point? Nah. Well, it depends, actually. If they do reverse it. Favorite series so far? Knicks and Sixers. Knicks and Sixers are number one right now. MKI just got off of work.
Killer Solo just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Cavs series been your fave? It's the Magic are fucking dumb. That's like they just don't got it. They just don't got it. They don't got enough. Phoenix gonna lose the series because they don't have a real point. Correct. Booker is not a real point, and they need to stop trying to force it. He's a shooting guard. Period. I agree. And I was saying earlier, in the first half, and the chat agreed with me. You can let me know if you guys agree. For those of you who did not, if you weren't here for the first half, you know who the Suns can really use right now? Chris Paul. Think about it. You place Chris Paul on this Suns team. You put Bradley Beal coming off the bench as the sixth man. Team's dangerous. Wow, that ends up being the fucking fourth for Booker. They don't overturn it. Cat was able to escape. Cat was able to escape that fifth foul. What do you know? And they left him on the bench. Ah, they smart. Leave Cat on the fucking bench. Oh no, Cat's on the floor. Jonathan put 5 on it. So can y'all believe Squat Rack missed the free throw last night? Crazy, ain't it? Oh, wow. Bradley Beal did not read the floor right. He could have had an easy basket inside. You don't know why the Warriors got CP3? Me either. Me either. It didn't make much sense. I thought they were going to bring him in and probably play him differently. It just did not work. Look at the Suns' offense. The Suns have no offense. Oh, here we go. Minnesota fixing to run away with this one here. Minnesota fixing to run away with this one here. It's about to be clipped. It's about to be clipped, bro. Them boys in trouble. Them boys in trouble. Man's been on fire today. It's about to be real bad for them boys. It's about to be real bad for them boys. Cook them. Cook them. Get them off the court. Get them off the court. Y'all playing dumbass basketball. That's why you fixing to lose, bro. You gotta be kidding. Hey. New Suns pack in the air, man. This gas or what? Come on, man. What these dudes doing? What these dudes doing? Pack them boys up. Pack them up. Pack them up. Like the spliff. It's about to be a wrap, bro. It's about to be a wrap, bro. Lackadaisical offense. Y'all just fucking playing around with the basketball. Pack them boys up. Pack them boys up. Pack them up. They could have been something if you ain't gas them up. Pack them up, man. Get them out of here. You know what they need? They need some knockdown tea. That's exactly what the Suns need right now because it's time to go to sleep. Available at knockdowntea.com. What part of the game is this, bro? It's just too easy. 1 cup, you're down for the count. 2 cups. Throw in the towel. It's too easy, bro. It's too easy. Run these boys off the court. The plug was smooth, I think. I mean, it is my tea company. Myself and neighbor Adonis came together to have ourselves some tea. So grab yourself some passion fruit flavored knockdown tea if you haven't already. Knockdowntea.com. Actually, I should drop it inside of the chat. So people want to go get themselves their tea. There you go. I actually have to shoot some commercials, so There is that. Fuck! American Express didn't give me my goddamn increase. Son of a bitch. Give me my limit increase. I wanted 35,000. Fuck. Yes, indeed. Passion fruit, indeed. You need something to aid you in sleeping. Get yourself some knockdown tea. 1 cup, you're down for the count. 2 cups, throw in the towel. Now, the Suns are not only are the Suns not protecting the ball, they're not guarding the perimeter, they're not rebounding well, and then offensively, they can't even formulate an offense. You will never win a game like that. Distraught, put 2 on it. Said Ant-Man said, what the fuck is a big 3? It's just big me. Furthermore, I think the Suns might need some of your patented watered steaks, brother. MDJ put 5 on it. Can I see Liv Morgan joining the Judgment Day and stealing Dom from Rhea? Funny enough, I think that might be the storyline they're going with. I said no last week. I said no the week before. And now, well, no, last week, not the week before. But I think it can happen because they already got Priest teasing leaving, so I could see that happening. Nevertheless, it's looking bad right now. Because what the fuck are the Suns doing? Beal can score, but CP3 as a floor general was unmatched. Suns thought they could just replace his brilliance with more scoring. Yeah, it was very stupid. Because here's the thing. I understand the concern regarding age as, you know, Paul being healthy and available. But you just don't, if for what you have, you just don't fuck that up, bro. People sleep on how important it is to have that general on the floor. Oh, man. Them dudes they are tripping right now. They are tripping right now. YRN Quan, put 10 on it. Said, who wins in a 7-on-7 in the NFL? Players accused of crazy allegations. AB, Big Ben, Tyreek Hill, AP, Darren Sharper, Daryl Henley, and Vic, or LT, Ray Lewis, Aaron Hernandez, OJ, Ray Caruth, Pac-Man, and Gene Atkins. The first team wins. The first team wins. The second team is going to be a problem on defense, but offensively, they're lacking. Because OJ's really the one who's going to be carrying them boys. Meanwhile, for the first team, granted, defensively, you're a little bit concerned, but the offense is fucking all time. So I'd go with the first one. Dwayne, put 5 on it. Said, did the Timberwolves slip some of that tea into their drinks? Oh, I don't think so, because they were playing like that straight out the gate. They falling asleep in the fourth quarter now. Oh, my Lord. These boys in trouble. These boys in trouble. It's about to be fucking 20. Cat had some of that knockdown tea. Son was able to scheme his way into not fucking. That's a crazy call. Edwards on fire. He was heating up over there. Oh, yeah, he slapped the fuck out of Beal, bro. Yo, there's no way they don't actually get Watch, there's gonna be an altercation between Beal and Edwards at one point. Yo, they literally playing one-on-one fucking basketball, bro. Phoenix does not want this. Phoenix does not want this, bro. They not even communicating. Look at the body language. Devin Booker is fed up with fucking Bradley Beal. KD doesn't touch the ball on that last possession. How, bro? How? Whose team is it? Whose team is it? Is it Booker's team? Is it KD's team? Is it Beal's team? Whose team is it? Maybe it's Nurkic's team. What are they doing, bro? They don't want to win. They don't want to win. Because how does a possession like that happen? How? You desperately just trying to get a shot off. This is bad basketball, bro. Bad basketball. Yeah, Kristen, you need glasses, fam. Score at the bottom. Son of a bitch right here. Malachi put 2 on it. Said Phoenix about to be dropping bars in the studio. Ain't that the truth? Yo, let's listen. Phoenix is cooking inside of the studio right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Phoenix offense is cooking. Let's take a listen. That's Phoenix offense right now. That's Phoenix offense right now. That's Phoenix offense right now. Motherfuckers is playing like trash. One more for that ass. Trash. Trash. Motherfuckers is cucking garbage, bro. Straight up garbage. They would have not got a basket if it wasn't for a fucking goaltend call, bro. Shit is terrible. You think we getting out the hood with that? Fuck no. That joint is terrible. You kidding me? You got to guard somebody. Wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. Let me check on my Pickems. Let me check on my Pickems. Let me see if I have any potential left with my Pickems. Brook Lopez still got 1 rebound. Okay, so we're still in play over here. Siakam got me that 3-pointer. Oh, pardon me. I think that was first quarter points. Yeah, Siakam got me those first quarter points. Mike Conley screwed me over with a sensational game. But Brook Lopez only got that 1 rebound. Rudy Gobert doesn't have a single block. And Patrick Beverley, you already know he ain't a scoring option. He's got 2 right now. I need him to stay under 5. And then elsewhere, all I need right here is Tyrese Halliburton to not get over, or I should say get 20 points. Damian Lillard, I was expecting him to not have 9 first quarter points. This motherfucker decided, let me have 15. And then ultimately tonight, I'll see what ends up happening with Kyrie, PJ Walker. Do I have another one that just went? Oh, yeah, I do. I think Doncic. Oh, yeah, Doncic having under 35 tonight. So we see how that plays out. Malachi put another 5 on it. Said that beat was the last thing JFK heard before he was assassinated. Oh, my. Wyron Kwan Patuan said, skip your donut. What'd you say, brother? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me pull it up. You said the Sun. Oh, you put 5 on it. Said the Suns might need to call that harlot that helped them before the bubble back up here. Oh, yeah, I don't know what her name is, but I hope they don't call that harlot. They did make it all the way to the finals the following year, though, so maybe they should give her a call. Look at the offense that they run, bro. Oh, no, Gobert got a block. He better not get another one. He better not get another one. What kind of offense is Phoenix running, bro? Yeah, that should be it, bro. That should be it. Call timeout, sub them out, bro. Take the starters out. Take the starters out. That is incredible.
14 grams.
Golly.
Then you sell it.
Incredible, bro. They're not playing basketball out here. They not playing basketball out here. Yo, the ref, yo, Gobert is soft, bro. Gobert acting, so he like looking at the ref. Yo, he's fouling me. He's fouling me. He's pushing me out of bounds. Sacre bleu, croissant. Get your dumb ass the fuck out of here, pussy. You already up by fucking, we want Isaiah. We want IT. Put Isaiah Thomas in the game, bro. Put Isaiah Thomas in the game. And Bowl. Put Isaiah Thomas and Bowl in the game. Booker soft, KD not a leader, and Beal is a loser. I don't got a problem with that trio. I don't got that problem with that trio. Not so easy without Steph, huh, KD? I mean, shit. He was an inch of a shoe away from advancing to the conference final in 2021, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, fam, I ain't gonna hold you. I said that they wouldn't be getting swept, but I am not gonna hold you. It might be time. Might be time to fucking pack them boys. Is that Wally Zerbiak? It might be time to pack them boys up. It might be time to pack them boys up. Ryan put 2 on it. Said Book equal Tatum, can't trust those light skins. Oh, and then you put 5 on it. Said I had skipped yours too. My bad, dog. These dudes better play fucking protective of the basketball. Look at the Suns offensively. Just don't know what they doing, bro. They just don't know what they doing offense. They're not running no offense. They're not playing very smart. Nothing of the nature. KD can't blame anyone. He asked to join Phoenix. Only person KD can blame is his fellow teammates, bro. Legitimately, the only person that KD can blame is his fellow teammates. Because if you play like this, you're literally asking for it. Collectively, just bad basketball, bro. Golly. June boy, what's good? Yeah, a little under 3 minutes left to go here in this game. Which team will KD go to next year? Is his contract going to be up? Is his contract going to be up? No, he still got 1 more year in Phoenix. No, 2 more years in Phoenix, pardon. He's not a free agent until 2026. Come on, man. Be smart with the basketball. There you go. Good call. They still not in the bonus yet. What stream are we using? I'm watching on Max right now. I was on YouTube TV, but YouTube TV was a little bit slower. But if you go to NBA Byte, you got a decent stream there. Yeah, that's the 5th foul on Devin Booker. At least he's still fighting. At least Devin Booker is still fighting. At least Devin Booker is still fighting, but my God, bro. But it's a little too late. Get the starters off the court, put IT in. I agree. Yeah, oh, that's it. Booker gone. He just fouled out and 1. You're done. You're done. And 1, you're done. Pack him up. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more. What they say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. You just got fucked in the air. Devin Booker, you lost. You stupid motherfucker, you. Kardashian curse lives on, homie.
The Kardashian curse lives on. You thought you could come out here with your light-skinned ass and get a W in Minnesota. That's not exactly what happened now, is it? Now look at you, on the bench, not only looking stupid, but also being stinky, because your offense absolutely sucks. This is supposed to be your team, Devin Booker. It's supposed to be your team. And now look at you, losing back-to-back L's. Cooked. Y'all came out here and got fucking cooked.
You suck. You suck.
You suck.
You suck. What's wrong with them? MDJ put 2 on it. Said Trick Williams is the next NXT champion. Indeed. Take the starters off the court. Put IT on the court. Oh, it's Bol Bol, ladies and gentlemen. Bol Bol is in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Fam, if they don't get Rudy Gobert off the court, the fuck they doing, son? They're going to try to scheme to get, there you go, call timeout, get all the starters out the game. How does that happen if you're Phoenix, bro? How does that happen? Bradley Beal should be ashamed of himself. What is this commercial of Chet Holmgren and SGA, bro? These motherfuckers is singing? Bobo Musty on the bench. Hey, homie probably ain't even need to take a shower. He knew he wasn't seeing the court. He know he wasn't seeing the court. Golly. Zesty, yeah, it's a little bit weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. They are just Suns got the Suns looking so stupid today, bro. Got them boys looking so stupid today. All right, now that the starters are out, I got a lock on my Pickem. That gets me a lock for Gobert. He's not gonna get there. So now I just got to see what ends up happening elsewhere. Did the game tip off for the Mavs and Clippers? Wow, it's a 1-point game in Milwaukee still. Interesting. God damn, how many gifts was handed out? Oh, Jesus Christ. Thunderbolt giving out 20 gifts. Golly. Super gifts. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? Homie out there giving out
donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
more gifts. You got to appreciate it. Much love. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. More gifts. Final seconds of this game. The clock has ticked down to 0, and the Minnesota Timberwolves take a commanding 2-0 series lead over the Phoenix Suns. Packed them boys all the way to fuck up, bro. To Phoenix, y'all came out here and you got absolutely fucking cooked, bro. Phoenix on the ground like,
what's wrong, okay?
When I came down, I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
Ooh, shit. When Devin Booker got himself fouled out, he willfully went and got fouled out because he was like,
that's all I can stand. I can't stand no more.
I can't take no more. I can't take no more. They was out here thinking game was sweet. Not at all.
Relationship with your
Oh
children.
my God.
Bradley Beal probably gonna be in the locker room talking about it's not his fault why they lost. Like,
y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh, yeah.
Who that for life, Chris? Put 2 on it. KD, either play defense or hang up your sneakers. Bro. Dudes legitimately came out there and got cooked. Beal just disappeared but beyond our eyes. I don't know about all that, but definitely did not perform very well.
Oh, yeah.
DeAndre Jackson just became a member.
Oh, yeah.
Golly. What are they doing? Oh, I see Indiana's got a 4-point lead, make it a 6-point lead over Milwaukee right now. Interesting. How is Dallas and Los Angeles not kicked off yet? But one way or another, to the Phoenix Suns, we say, take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Y'all some
failure.
Give them their dinner.
Fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose.
You lose. You lose. Jackson, to answer it regarding bringing back the sliding the DMs, truly, I don't think I can because I was shadow banned for fucking 2.5 years because of the sliding into the DMs. I don't know if I'd be able to bring it back. Although, if I did bring it back, I would have to edit it completely different. So maybe I'll shoot over like the 2.5 hours of, funny enough, which is crazy that it's 2.5 hours of sliding into DMs from 2018 to 2019. But I'll probably see if I can have it edited in a different way to where it won't get blocked and then just start probably getting back to it. So I don't know. We shall see. Hi from Dijon, France. Oh my. International. Badass Sam said, what name is next? Truly Kyrie, what's going on? Can I bring back the whole Hall of Fame? I mean, I always can. Ooh. Probably could do that. Patreon exclusive for it. I mean, I do have the very first, well, the entirety of the show. I think it's on Patreon. Yeah, it should be on Patreon. I'll probably have to go and reshare some of the other stuff because a lot of the people who are on Patreon, I don't know if they go and go through the video file of everything, so they could always go check that out. Joaquin said, "What was the sliding to DMs?" Oh, basically, so for those who didn't know, sliding to DMs essentially, I would find a lady on IG. Anybody of the sort. Sometimes people would send me, different ladies or whatever the case is. I would comment on a photo, DM their post to them, or just send a cold open message. A lot of sexual innuendo, but ultimately it ends by saying, you know where to find me. And then you move from, use a smooth operator. It was very, very, very entertaining in its day, but it got me all kinds of, I think a total of 4 strikes on YouTube, a 2.5-year shadow ban, and you know what sucks? It's only a matter of time before somebody takes the idea and does it on IG. I know for a fact somebody will, and they're going to get away with it. But, God, it was a series, bro. It was a hell of a series. And I've wanted to bring it back, but there's almost no way I could get away with it because all it takes is one person reporting it again, and then I'm shadow banned for another 2.5 years. Like, that's crazy. Like, think about that. For 30 months, well, 28 months, actually, no, 32 months, somebody could go on IG, search Chiseled Adonis, and my account would never pop up. There was a fan page that somebody made of mine with like 19 followers back in like 2018. That page would always pop up first. And people are like, yo, you don't got no Instagram? I'm like, what do you mean? Can you find it anywhere? It's still on IG. You just have to scroll to like 2019 or some shit like that. Josh Jones, put 2 on it. Said, OGs, remember the smooth operator DMs. Indeed. Black Man in the Wilderness, ACAB, put 5 on it. Will we see Jennifer Lopez keep a man that she married before Devin Booker wins a ring? No. And the only reason why I say no is it will be a stalemate because Devin Booker will retire and J-Lo will still be sans married. Frank says, can you take the idea? I mean, you could attempt, but it's gonna be a hell of a job to make it as entertaining. Dre the Don said that's how you discovered the channel. Why, thank you. I'll probably see if I could get it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I could get it edited and then upload the fucking full thing and just see if I can send it to somebody to go get, because it's I think it's 2.5 hours of the whole. Yeah, it's probably like 2.5 hours of the whole thing. But I don't know. We'll see where it's at. With how the internet's going, you doubt the series could be brought back? Correct, because somebody could easily be on some, it's harassment. It's about to be a 10-point lead in fucking Milwaukee to open up the fourth quarter. That's wild. 29 points from Pascal Siakam. That brother is cooking them. Golly. How does that happen? It's the NFL commentary for you. And I had talked about it in the past. Like, even that one I had to take almost a step, because then it was starting to get frustrating where they made everything difficult. Yes, the poll points got to award the victory to those who did predict correctly. So those of you who chose Wolves, congratulations. Get you your points. DeAndre Patu on said Facebook has porn, but you can't do sliding into DMs. Chris, ain't that the truth, bro? It's wild, but I mean, I've learned to not complain about it, just, joke about it. Are we predicting on this game? I mean, I'm not watching the entirety of the game, but I will say I'll probably stick around just for the fourth quarter for the Bucks and Pacers. I'll probably just stick around for the Bucks and Pacers. Why not? I'll stick around for Bucks and Pacers. Let me update the score. Doc Rivers, I have no faith in his goddamn team's ability to play defense. Keep in mind, there hasn't been a single team this postseason who won a road game. So if the Pacers can mess around and hold on, they will be the first. Celtics Nuggets in the finals? It could happen. I believe those are the two teams that I have as the front running in both divisions. I said both divisions, both conferences. 5-point game, 5-point game. Black Freakazoid said, insane. You could get shadow banned on YouTube. Oh, no, it's insane. I could get shadow banned while a man on YouTube can show his balls and taint freely. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, ain't it? Oh, no, I think that, yeah. It's wild. And one, son pushed the fuck out of Pat Connaughton. Low key, they could go review that for a flagrant. They got the crowd back into it. They up right now in there. Timmy. Put 5 on, 2 on. It said Clippers in 5. Oh my. So they fixing to go and pack up Dallas. We shall see. Oh, what do I need? What are my pickems for this game? Let's see. What are my pickems for this game? What are my pickings for this game? I have. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, cool. I'm still alive. So I need. So if I want to win some money, here's what I need. I need Patrick Beverley to continue to do the same shit. That's not score. I need Brook Lopez to continue to not catch no boards, which he is not doing. That can win me some bread. Then I need Halliburton to not score, which he hasn't been doing. But PJ Washington, I need you to make, all I need for the first quarter is 3 points from PJ Washington. I need 3 points from PJ Washington in the first quarter. And Kyrie has to get me at least 29 tonight. That's what I need in Dallas. Oh, wait. Oh, and I have Luka under 35 points. So we'll see. Who that for life, Chris? For 5 on it. The dream match of the UFL championship is the Stallions versus the homecoming boy McCarron's Battlehawks at Protective Stadium. Hashtag Giddy Up Stallions. Funny enough, earlier I was cutting up all of the highlights for week 3 and 4. debating on if I wanted to do it all in one video, which I don't think I will. So I'll probably split it. I'll record both probably tomorrow because I don't think I'll do it tonight. KD said, your girl's sister is on Ozempic. She used to be fat. Now she's thick. Oh, Lord. What was that song? Somebody made a meme for Ozempic. Somebody made a meme song. He said, oh, was it? I'll have to find it. Hold on, wait. Bunch of these damn harlots over there. And I thought Ozempic was for pregnancy. Part of the game is this. Motherfuckers is losing weight hella fast. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's the drug? Oh, here we go. Sing it, Snowman.
Ozempic, we know you didn't do that alone. Ozempic, it shows you were fat not that long ago. Whoa, we know what you did.
Sing it. Sing it. Part of the game is this. That shit's supposed to be for sick people. Sing it, white man. Oh, Luca cooking up bricks? Goddamn. Come on, Luke. Well, I mean, he's 0-3 right now. Had it not been for the free throw line, Jesus. Kyrie's 0-2, so that's a little confused. That's a little concerning. Come on now, you got to get yourself a basket right there. Channing Crowder with the yellowest sneakers. I hate these fucking highlighter neon fucking kicks that we have out here, bro. Look at Patrick Beverley making plays. Second team all defense. It's crazy to believe. I don't think Patrick Beverley's ever been first team all defense. Oh, who the hell is this? Is that Brandon Jennings? There's Brandon Jennings in the crowd. That's hilarious. This man, Brandon Jennings in the crowd with a drink. Ain't that the crying Indiana fan? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, they got the stars is out. That's the crying Michigan fan. KD said I'm smacked. What do you mean I'm smacked? How am I smacked? All I've been doing is drinking water. Am I smacked? I ain't even gonna lie though. My eyes do look like I've been smoking. I can't even lie to you though. It might be the angle of the light that making my eyes look like it's red. That's crazy. Will Smith said my top 4 video games all time. WWF No Mercy, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Conker's Bad Fur Day. Eyes glossy than a yeah, probably. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Oh, 12-point lead. They better call timeout. They better call timeout. They in trouble right now. They in trouble right now. Conkers is pretty interesting. Yeah, I always enjoyed that game. D said, what do I put in my beard to keep it moisturized? Your shit stay dry. Funny enough, my shit stay dry as well. I do have some of the Manscaped beard balm and stuff like that, but I don't put it as frequently as I should because my beard be dried in a motherfucker. But when I do moisturize it, I put some of that in there. There's also a company named Beard Roots. They have some stuff as well. I have to be much more punctual with adding the stuff because my shit do be dry from time to time. You finished a playthrough of Ocarina of Time? Yeah, I'm fixing to start up a new one, a playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I'm not going to do the 100% completion like I have right now, but I have it for the GameCube. I'll do another one. Yeah, Indiana is cooking right now. Scotch and porter do work. Okay. You got Resident Evil 4 on GameCube? I do not. But currently, right now, I mean, we were watching Minnesota and Phoenix. Phoenix got taken care of rather handedly, and now we're kind of just waiting to see what the verdict will be of this particular game here. Meanwhile, over in LA, actually, can I do the split screen thing? I should be able to do the split screen thing with both games. Let me see if they put it. Oh, was epic. It shows. How can I do the split screen? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Watching multi-view. I figured it out. Basketball. This series might go 7. Personally, I didn't believe it would, but here we are. Oh, Kawhi is still scoreless. Lil G said, you'll never forget when you was at the poop level in Conquer Bad Fur Day and the monster said the word scat. I didn't know what it was, so you Googled it, then saw 2 girls, 1 cup pop up, and you were scared for life ever since. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's a bad way to find out about that shit. Bucks are suspect because they can't play defense. How you can't finish at the basket right there? You right there, bro. Tacoma Joe said you was recently put on Ozempic, and if it'll help with your diabetic big back ass to unbig your back, so be it. Hey, ain't no problem with it if you actually have to take it for medical reasons. But there's a whole lot of people cheating the game. Motherfuckers go get Ozempic, start dropping all kinds of motherfucking weight, then they sitting around here talking about, hey man, listen, I was grinding in the gym. Membership ain't been activated since fucking 96, and you over here talking about you losing it because you putting in work in the gym. Come on now, what we doing? Never watched Boku no Pico. Haven't been the right since. You know, there was a time in which I didn't know what that meant, but I kept seeing people comment whenever people were trying to find out about anime, maybe about, I want to say 10 years ago. I was coming out of college, and motherfuckers, I think somebody had posted it might have been an Attack on Titan clip, because I wasn't watching Attack on Titan at the time. And somebody commented like, oh, it's Boku no Pico. I was like, what? So I searched it. Man, I'm glad that Google Images was there to confirm before I watched any particular video. Because I went to Google Images, I said, oh, say, yep, that's clearly not the anime. And I moved on with the rest of my day. Yeah, the Bucks is fucking up because they're not guarding. That's their problem. They not guarding. That's their problem. Oh, Blue Alpha. Jesus, y'all bringing up some classic traumatic thoughts. I could learn about soccer. I could. I'm as bandwagon as it comes, or I should say as casual, because I only really look at like the national teams. I don't really know much about the players. I just enjoy watching the passion of the national teams. I don't know nothing about the club. teams or whatever, I could possibly, dedicate time to getting into it or whatever the case may be. But damn, 13-point lead. Oh my God, bro. If you're not going to guard, you're going to have a bad time. Did they confirm if Giannis is out for the series? Like, I know they confirmed that Jimmy Butler's out for the series against Boston no matter what. And looks like Terry McLaurin is working his way there too. But what's the situation with Giannis for the entirety of the series? Speed big off of soccer. Yeah. From what I've heard, building with that soccer audience, I expect this Copa America and Olympics, I anticipate doing a whole lot of streams for those soccer games on Twitch and Kick. We'll see how that works. Golly. I don't know about Ronaldo being better than Messi, but there it is. Yeah, it looked like Milwaukee's in trouble, Pam. Get that shit out of here, Westbrook. Wiring Quan Patu on it. Ant ain't lie. They got KD, but he got Jaden McDaniels. Ain't that the truth? Sam Soto said, I could start with the anime Blue Lock, maybe Liga MX or MLS, American League, to start for soccer. Oh, you mean La Liga? Yeah. I know that one and the Hispanic one. And there's also the Champions joint. Champions League of all the different leagues, or I think it's the Premier League, and then the Champions League has all of them, I guess. World Cup final in New York City is crazy. Well, New Jersey, but yeah, it's going to be wild, bro. It's going to be wild. I'm just waiting for when they put the people to go on the list for the tickets. In fact, they actually sent me a link earlier for the Copa America final to get tickets for the final. Oh, wow. Yeah, the pre-sale is on right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if motherfuckers bought all the tickets. It's in Miami? Oh, Lord. I don't think I'm a... Oh, the sale already happened. Damn. I think I missed my cue. I ain't gonna go though. Hard Rock Stadium. I already have the semifinal tickets, so I ain't gonna be doing all that. Malachi Patu on it. Said the Bucks and Suns are currently in the studio. Indeed they are. You know, they cooking up in the studio as we speak. What the Suns was cooking up? Trash. That's the Bucks. That's the Suns. Garbage fucking themes right there. Hold on, wait a minute. We got one more to move the head. Trash. MDJ, put 5 on it. Smash, marry, kill, Zelina, Electra, live. Marry Zelina. Jesus. Damn. Live a pothead, so I know it's entertaining. But Electra, oof. That's premium adobo right there. That's premium adobo right there. Fuck it, smash, lived, and kill Electra. Love me some Electra, but she got a goo of the trio. Ryan, put 2 on it. Said, we love a Doc Rivers disaster class. Ain't that the truth? This is indeed a Doc Rivers classic. Because who else would immediately have this game spiral into absolute tomfoolery like this, like Doc Rivers? It was literally a 4-point game, bro. It was a 4-point game. How fitting, the very first team to squander a loss on their home floor is the Doc Rivers Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not remotely surprised. Thunderbolt McGillicuddy, put another 20 on it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Chevron said the fact that Doc is employed in professional sports is bonkers. Team holding on to that 1 ring. Facts. That Celtics championship was the 1 championship dynasty, bro. And you know what's crazy? That 2008 championship for the Celtics don't have the same weight as the 2004 championship for the Pistons. If the Pistons talk like they was a dynasty the same way the Celtics, the 08 Celtics do, at least the Pistons can have an actual legitimate argument. You go to what, 6 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals from 2002 to 2008? Might be 7. Chauncey went to 8 consecutive. They can talk. Celtics, and 2 straight finals at that. Celtics, not so much. Nah, the Mavs can't. The Mavs can't because they never went back. Let alone was ever close. At least in Boston's case, they went back and they have a what if with KG's injury. The Mavs, they don't. But I think the Mavs had the greatest championship run of all time. The Mavs 2011 can't be a 1 championship dynasty. They don't get the opportunity to have that claim. That'd be disrespectful to that Pistons and Celtics team. But I will say the Celtics 2008 Celtics talk too fucking much though. I will definitely say that much. They talk way too fucking much. Oh, man. They need to send Doc Rivers back to commentary. I agree. Because that man is really tripping, bro. And you know what's sad about the entire situation? Doc is fucking his legacy up, bro. If Doc can win another championship, he'll be respected again. If he could just win 1 more championship, he'll be respected again. But you've got, what, 4 3-1 leads that you've blown? That's crazy. That's crazy. Tacoma Joe said, you think you just found my next YouTube rant. How is it that I've been banned for small, minuscule reasons, but women having their whole booty hole bleached can be shown with no problem? What you mean booty hole bleached can be shown? What you talking about? There's people getting their butthole bleached on YouTube. Furthermore, what the fuck is even butthole bleaching? What is that? Oh, I don't know if I should Google that. I'm not going to Google it. I'm going to let the people tell me what the fuck is butthole bleaching, because that sounds crazy. Whoa, you put a link? Oh, Lord. Okay. Ah, shit. Marvelous in the building. What's good? Okay, I'm going to... Y'all ain't no good, bro. There's no way. The title of this anal opening bleaching, are we... Boy, what? I could see the cat. Not, hold on, wait a minute. There's no way this is on the tube. Bro, what? Yo, they zooming in on the cheek. Nah, bro. Nah. Shorty got the butt up. No. Wait a minute. There's no way I'm getting strikes and this is on the tube. Come on, man. I've seen enough. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. They got a zoom. That's it for me, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. That's it for me, son. That's crazy. Milwaukee about to go to sleep. They getting cooked right now. Still down by 19. Wow. I did not know that existed, Tacoma Joe. In fact, never heard of that in my life. No, I think I've heard it, but I never knew of the significance. Yeah, you're right. Kanye, wasn't it in if she bleached her ass? I thought it was just a bar, actually, now that I think about it. That's crazy. I can't believe I just saw that, bro. That's crazy. There it is. Wow. Wow. All right. The Bucks fans move fast. They barely out there. Just hurry up and pack these boys up. 15-point deficit. Get them the hell up out of here. Meanwhile, the Mavs, Luka Doncic started 0 of 3, but he's 4 of 6 on his last 6 shots. He's got 12 points. Kyrie is still scoreless at the conclusion of the first quarter. Hella said, I'm glad you did see it. Lesson learned here, folks. Yeah, yes, indeed. Definitely a lesson learned here. This is wild. That's some wild shit. Never seen some shit like that in my life. Let me give you guys some statistics right now for the Pacers Bucks as this game is coming to a close. Did they sub out the start? Yes, they did. So they definitely conceded this game. Whoa, why is Halliburton still in the game shooting? What is he shooting for? How much points Halliburton got? Oh, he's got 12? Oh, no, I need this man. Yo, get him the fuck out the game. The fuck he's still in the game for? Siakam, 37-11. 37-11-6. You got 22 from Miles Turner. 20 from Nebhard. 12 assists from Halliburton. Meanwhile, for the Bucks, 34 for Dame, but it wasn't enough. Brooke Lopez with 22. Middleton with 15 on 6 of 14 shooting. Bobby Portis with 14. And the bench, Pat Connaughton and Malik Beasley and Green gave you, 14. So collectively, they are missing Giannis right now. I don't know if they said, matter of fact, let me see. When is Giannis returning? When is Giannis returning? If they have an update for when he'll be back. Two days, baby. Yeah, they're saying they don't want to rush Son back, but I don't know when he'll be available. It doesn't say. Because it's a split, they might see how the Bucks perform in Indiana. So if they win game 3, they'll sit Giannis for game 4. Yeah, so that's probably what they're going to end up doing. He might be out for all the... No, I don't think he's going to be gone for the whole series. I doubt he's going to be gone for the entire series. Ashley, you have yourself a good night. Golly. Yeah, I think that's all but it's all but over in Milwaukee. Yep, all but over in Milwaukee. Meanwhile, Kyrie's finally got himself a basket. Yo, get the ball to Kyrie. Let Kyrie cook. He's only taking 2 shots all day. I wonder how many minutes has Russell Westbrook been averaging? Oh, damn, they already done took Son out. He's out indefinitely for now. Fair enough. Well, there it is. Game done. Pacers win by 17. That's a goddamn shame for the Bucks losing on their home floor. Very first road team to get a W is Indiana. Key for Dallas, get other players involved on offense, not just Kyrie and Luka. I think that's what they're looking to do. But right now, these motherfuckers only got 6 assists. But they're going back and forth. I think in a close game, it still favors the Clippers. But if you're Dallas, you kind of got to get this one. Have I seen the Redneck Brawl on YouTube? I'll look into that. There's a Redneck one. A Redneck Brawl on YouTube? What are they doing? They just fighting in the street? I might have to do some commentary on that. Derek Lively got a receding hairline too? Yeah, might have to look into that. Yeah, look at the Bucks just standing there hand in hand. Game done over there. Snake said you won your bet. Pacers won and you got 2.5K. Hey, you love to see that. You got 2.5K. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. I think I just got myself a W on Underdog as well. Yeah, I got myself a W. I just need to wait for them to confirm how much I'll be receiving. But definitely got myself a W here. So we'll see how much I get. But over on Underdog, got myself a W. You know I always got to flex the option because I was one leg short Adonis for fucking 3 goddamn months. So I got myself a W. I might have got myself about like 60, 65 dirhams. So I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. But that's a W. Make sure you guys scan this here QR code. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you haven't already. And participate in the Pickems. Big Poppy said, did I hear about the single mom song? Yes, I have. I've seen some of the videos. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. You're shocked that Harden beat Luka. Redneck Brawl. I'll have to check them out. Oh, they have a whole. Wait a minute, Redneck Brawl. Ain't that just Rough and Rowdy? Interesting. They got their own promotion as well. Huh. The more you know. I'll check their stuff out. Maybe I'll do some commentary. Who knows? We'll see. Nevertheless, Pacers take down the Bucks. Oh, shit. It's 11 o'clock. Son of a bitch. I have to wake up at 5. Let me make sure that I have my stuff packed and then get ready to travel. Now, should I take this with? I should. So I can record over there. That makes sense. Them Russians back at it yet? Are they? That's a good question. Let me see if Epic Fighting Championship has had another recent event. Actually, yes. 9 days ago. What do you know? Hold on, wait a minute. Was this a fight? Were they actually in the ring? Yes, they were. What do you know? We got some Epic Fighting Championship to react to. Unless, of course, they need a wacky fight too. Oh, there's Kingpin. Let's see. Oh, this motherfucker hairline is gone. Man, looked like they put a toupee on a blimp. That's how big this man's forehead is. God damn. Oh, did he get knocked out? Oh, we might have some material for some commentary. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, he just went down. Yeah, it's wild, bro. What is going on? Toupee on a blimp is diabolical. What you mean? I said toupee on the shit. I didn't remember I said. Oh yeah, because his hairline is crazy. Yeah, it's because his hairline is crazy. That's some funny shit. I didn't even think about that. That's some funny shit. See, this is why I gotta write some shit down, bro. That's some funny shit. Toupee on a blimp is wild. I didn't even think about that. That's the type of shit you get shot over. You can't say some shit like that. You can't say some shit like that. Grand scheme. Put 5 on it. Said no UFL commentary this week. I got your commitment to consistency book. Hopefully, I'll become more consistent. Much love, Uncle. I appreciate you. And there will be UFL commentary this week. I just finished cutting up week 3, and then week 4, I'm fixing to cut it up. I could do it tonight before I go to sleep. Yeah, I'll probably do it tonight before I go to sleep, and then I'll record it tomorrow in West Palm Beach. So I'll take my mic with me. Not this mic, because this one has to stay, but this one, I'll take this one with me on the road so I can work on the road while out there. So we shall see. I'll probably have to take another one so I could have a much more smaller one, but it is what it is. Alongside the mixer and make it work. But yeah, Jim, the judge, said, what to do, Adonis? Salute. Blessings to you and the chat. Yes, indeed. Might have to be canceled after one appearance if I ever did some live commentary on TV. Fam, I'd forget that we're live, and that's what would ruin shit for me. I'd forget that we live. That's where I'd get screwed over. Golly, did they tell me how much I won on Underdog? Let me close the app and reopen it. See if I got myself a W. Damn it, they didn't mention how much it was a W for. Oh well, I guess they didn't confirm the. I'll get it in the morning. It's probably when they'll pop up and show me how much I won. Damn, Lucas got fucking 16. Son's about to screw me over. Feel it in my soul. Nevertheless, I will catch you guys. I'll probably go live from mobile tomorrow on Twitch. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you're not following me on Twitch, make sure you follow me on Twitch. I think I have let me drop the link over here. Hit that follow button, Twitch and Kick. I don't think I'll be live on Kick on the weekend, but I'll definitely be live on Twitch for sure. For sure, I should say. And hit that like button if you haven't already. There you go. Just if you already have the app, go over to Twitch. Just hit that follow button if you haven't already, and help a brother out. I'm trying to get to 6,700 followers, and I am 27 followers away. So if 27 of you guys could go over there and hit that follow button, if you're not already following, feel free to do so and head over there. But one way or another, I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. Congratulations to both the Pacers and Minnesota Timberwolves, and we'll find out later this evening who's coming out on top between the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. But let me tell you something right now. Doc Rivers, he ass. How ass is he?
Dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
Might I add, I don't know if y'all saw the scheme, but evidently whoa, wait a minute. It said channel doesn't exist anymore. How? How doesn't it exist anymore? What are we doing? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me put what part of the game is this? Oh, maybe I got to change the link. Try it now. Try it now. See if does the Twitch pop up now? Try the link now. See if it pops up now. And then see if you can hit the follow there. It should be working now. I don't know why it wasn't. That's a little bizarre as to why it wouldn't be.
Just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Ah, we good. All right, perfect. Sounds good. Nevertheless, I will catch you guys on the flip and see you next time. Y'all have yourselves a very good night. Where is Eddie to take us out? Well, what I was saying was Megan Thee Stallion, apparently she's being sued by her videographer or photographer for having sex in a moving vehicle while he was forced to have to watch. So to Megan, she's not escaping the whole allegation. So we can also say that perhaps.
Get him out of here! He's got AIDS!
But I can't confirm nor deny said sentiments. All we know is
These harlots ain't shit.
Good night! Suck my dick! Bye-bye!